So, the four of you have lived with your mages for probably a good 5 years in this little secluded chantry out in the woods. You've watched each of your humans grow up from bumbling apprentices who had no idea what they were doing and slowly start to grasp the finer workings of magic and the finer workings of the world. Each of your magi, each of them wanted to change the world for the better in some way. They're all very, very driven people. You look back fondly at your memories of Consulus, the Verbena, who, for the longest time, had been one of those individuals who held a seat on the city's mock council of magi, or what few magi existed here. As the greatest diplomat that the place knew to the bigger cities where things were more intense and more intimidating. You know of Kevin, the lone euthanatos in this place, who frequently made fairly long trips up to the capital to meet with the others of his tradition. Occasionally, he brought friends along, and occasionally you all took a trip to enjoy the sights, smells, and sounds of the city. You also remember, as he grew more and more absorbed in his work as a balancer of the wheel, that sometimes the other magi, sometimes you, the animals of the chantry, were the only things that kept the guy showering and eating at night when the time came. Alvin Stafford, theoretically a doctor, or rather one with a theoretical degree in physics, was a young etherite inventor, the only non-mystic in your group, and because of that, probably a bit of a weirdo, as his room, unlike all of the others that are covered in plants, spices, and sigils, his was full of cobbled together machinery, with his proverbial army of lab rats assisting him, and their one leader, who had started helping build his inventions alongside him. And finally, there's the apprentice of Consulus. What was their name again?
Catherine?
Right, Catherine. Catherine fancied herself a bit of a spy master. She was always the type that slipped out of others' memory, the type that was difficult to track and even more difficult to find in the first place. She was known for her bouts of disappearing, though never more than a few hours and never from the minds of her cabal mates. However, tonight marks the third day in which all of these magi have been nowhere to be seen. All of you have been left in your respective dormitories or wherever you like to lounge in the small wooded chantry. And though you've received what amounts to the occasional snack from the small node, you're starting to get restless, starting to wonder where your mages went, and perhaps the scariest of all, you're starting to get pretty hungry. So, what are all of you doing?
Martin is licking his balls.
A bold first move.
For his part, Professor McSqueak, uh, he is most certainly calculating the number of hours, minutes, and seconds which he hasn't been fed, as this is extremely unprofessional and really definitely uncouth.
Fluffy is trying to play fetch with himself, but it's not the same. He throws the stick and he gets the stick and brings it back to where he was, and he just looks forlorn every time until he finally stops.
Ouroboros has probably been lounging in her mage's room, where there's more than one of those just simple little desk lamps that are always left on so that she can slither around, and she is currently just lounging under one of them and sending sass towards her mage, hoping that it will get heard. Incredible sass about how, if you don't feed me, I'm not getting you this next time. You made me drag a whole hairbrush.
God damn it.
Strangely enough, though you can vaguely feel the connection to your mages, nothing quite gets through. It's as if there's a dense fog blocking true communication. You don't even get a sense of their feelings at the moment. This is alien to you and worrying.
Guys! Guys! Guys!
Martin perks up and stops licking his balls. He hops to his feet and jumps out the window of Constance's dorm and finds himself several feet away from his from known associate Fluffy, and sort of trots his way over. What's going on, Fluffy? Talk to me.
I gotta tell everybody a thing, but the other two are being difficult. Guys!
And Professor McSqueak will arrive on his little paws, and he's going to whisper to Mr. Whiskers. Do you think he realized that Ouroboros is dead? She's a snake.
Not as deaf as you might like. And she'll start slithering out from under a gap in the door.
Okay, that's everybody.
Yeah.
So much tongue flicking towards squeakers there. So
When,
much.
Oh yeah, no. I put my protector, Mr. Whiskers, in between me and the snake.
That's the sad thing, because when Madam Snake appears, outside of Captain Whisker's knowledge, he jumps about a foot in the air.
So I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but our people have not been here for longer than the usual people gone time, which to me feels like forever, but Professor McSqueak assures me is usually a limited amount of time.
Yes. They've been gone way too long. Like this is very unprofessional.
It's also really, really, really bad, because things are running low here, man, and that's bad.
I said after
Okay.
the first day that it had been too long, but you didn't listen.
Okay, Fluffy, now is not the time to panic. We need to think about this rationally.
I'm kind of freaking out, man.
I tell you what we can do.
Can't feel Kevin, and that's bad.
Looks like we're on our own. We're gonna have to kill something and eat it.
That's your answer to everything.
Rears her head up just to provide proper discouragement.
Squirrels and pigeons everywhere. We can do it, guys.
I mean, aside from the incident last year, I'm fairly sure the squirrels aren't a threat. Maybe. I don't know.
You say that. But I've seen them. They're trying to take our place. I know it. They think they're better than us.
That
Better
would
than
be
me. But I have to
horrible.
play them. I see their games.
So the world's big, and I don't like the big world at all, really. But can any of you feel your guys?
No. I thought he was off partying for a day or two or doing what he does, but now that you mention it, it's pretty absent.
Yeah. I don't know if partying would even do that, because no matter how much of his sad time juice Kevin drinks, I can always feel him.
This is greatly disconcerting.
I told you. But nobody listens to the snake.
I do.
Yes, but you forget 5 minutes after.
I do. Okay.
Well, we don't got a lot of solutions. Either we follow the idea of our esteemed colleague over here, as he points to the glorious Mr. Whiskers, and decide to hunt and wage war on all those who oppose us, so that we can feed, or we can make a search party, because I don't know about you, but I did some quintessence.
This could be really bad if we don't find them. Like, they could be in trouble, like the time I fell in that thing and I couldn't get out.
True. If we don't find them, Squirrel People Front will rise again.
All right. I think I can handle that. And he looks at the nearest tree of squirrels. Hey, you!
There is a single gray squirrel sitting on the tree. It chitters at you.
You. If I find out that you or your squirrel friends had anything to do with my Kevin not being here for me, I'm going to kill your family in front of you, and I'm going to do you last, slow old style. I hope you know that. I'll burn your life like a fucking cane field.
The squirrel makes very intense eye contact with you and knocks over the bird feeder.
You see? You have no respect. No respect.
They don't. But now it knows. It knows. Okay. So let's find our people. And if the squirrels had anything to do with it, I'm going to burn that tree down and laugh while it dies.
Snake is dubious of your shit.
That seems reasonable.
Do we know anything about where they were headed out, by the way?
That's actually a fairly good question.
Go ahead and make a wits roll.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, that wits.
These are gonna be so tragic.
Yes. I have a memory.
So close yet so far.
We don't see your dice, Katie, however.
No, it's because I had to open it in Chrome because Mozilla was being a dork. It's a 9 and a 1. It's meh. How about you there, Fluffy?
It'd be a great question to answer if Dice Stream would. Finally. Thank you for jump-starting my Dice Stream.
You're welcome.
Well, it's a good thing I bought that extra die and wits.
Well, Professor Queek, you seem to recall, maybe not the exact specifics, but Professor Stafford, before he left, you noticed he had been really cranking out small devices and such. And there are quite a few things in the laboratory that are missing that he took with him. Interestingly enough, quite a few of them appear to be weapons. For Fluffy, as you lean over, in deep in thought, begin to gnaw at the base of your tail, as your teeth scrape against your fluffy butt, you suddenly remember something. Your ears perk up. And you think, weren't they fighting something recently? There were a bunch of mages here a few days before they left. They were talking like a war party. Or like a hunting pack.
That's right. The big pack was here, and they went with the big pack. And Kevin took all the things he uses to make the bad people go away.
I can actually concur on this. I know Professor Stafford. He took many of the device weapon. I remember. He took a grenade with all the shrapnels. I wish I had seen that thing blow off.
Should have taken me.
Oh no. If they went to go make the bad people go away, but they're away. What was I talking about?
You were talking about the fact that our colleagues and dubious humans are probably prisoners or missing in. Well, they are missing in action. Let's put it like that. And they were fighting the bad guys.
That's what I was talking about. That's really bad. I'm not going to rest until their family lines are wiped from the earth.
I approve the motion. As he raised a paw.
Snake is gonna do the little slithers. Gonna come over to the dog. And because telepathy is so much easier. Hey Fluffy, lay down.
Okay.
And he probably has a service dog jacket. I'm getting under it. It's mine now. This is my hidey hole. It is warm and comfy. And the dog moves faster than I do.
I will, with the agreement of my esteemed colleague, Sir Whiskers, take part in the transportation of his amazing bag of fluffiness.
Is everybody good?
And then through telepathy just to make sure he has a fire lit under his butt. Quick, Kevin is in trouble. Go save Kevin.
All that the snake gets through the telepathy is the beginning of what sounds like a bass line that slowly just delves into death metal. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go find him. We gotta go find him.
Hmm.
How do we find him?
Fluffy,
Yeah.
do you have the smell of Kevin? As a dog, I would trust your tracking instinct to follow the trail.
Well, I mean, like, the trail can get muddied and it's kind of old and sometimes it strays the crow flies, but we can't go like crows. None of us have wings, but okay.
Hmm.
I know where to find his scent. It's kind of easy.
Hmm.
That you have mega tracking. Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Shelby, I have a question.
Yes.
Well, Professor Squeak, being the amazing intellectual that he is, know how to read. He would be extremely curious to see if perhaps Professor Stafford, in his journal, of experiment, put notes regarding his endeavors the day where he went to track the baddies. That may be useful.
Sure, go ahead and make me a perception investigation roll as you scurry around the lab looking for where did he leave that journal this time?
Yeah. Aha. I found it. Wait, also let me check. What were those? Sharp sense. Okay, no, that wouldn't work because my sharp sense is actually smell. Okay, so one success.
Okay. As you scurry about the lab and knock things over and look under things and generally make the place an even bigger mess than it was originally,
It's
finally
organized chaos. Not the same.
you come across an old leather-bound journal. It smells of old coffee, as many of the pages are dripped with it.
Yes. Delicious.
Flicking through the journal, you find the last page, and it details the method in which he has been testing a new cloaking device that may be able to overcome the technology possessed by those he refers to simply as the Greys.
Mm-hmm.
And the last things the journal mentions is that it's going for field testing soon.
Okay. Hmm. Mr. Whiskers.
You there, Robbie?
Robbie? Are you telling me that basically he's been trying to talk this whole time and and his mic wasn't working, so we never heard him?
No.
Robbie, no.
Come back to us, Robbie. Come back to us.
We
Poor
need
Robbie.
we need muscular cat.
That
Damn technocrats messing with our feed.
yeah, it's like that's the opposite of what we wanted to happen.
Can you hear me now?
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
I was saying,
Oh
man,
yeah, man.
I was saying some cool stuff too. Damn it.
Damn it! I wondered why you were so quiet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, like the whole time I was like, yeah, I bet I could track that better than you. Damn it. But anyway, when prompted by Queek, he goes, now, what's up?
Does your uh does your mage has any sort of journal or anything notes that she keeps or he keeps? I don't really care about her physical appearance.
Is Consulus right? Consulus has to write. Ride with me.
Yes, sir. As he jumps and take take one of the spikes in his paw.
And he jumps in. He jumps back into the dormitory window, and the search begins for written things.
Okay, go ahead and make me that perception investigation.
Would Queek also be allowed to make that roll as well?
Sure. But at a +1 difficulty, because everything
Yeah.
in here is weird and made of plants and not very familiar to a rat of science.
This is unnatural.
I just love the idea that none of us have read and write besides him. So it's like, this is a paper. No. This is a paper. No.
No.
So, I don't have investigation.
All right, so you
But you're a
walk
cat.
into your mage's room and you go searching. You're a pretty smart cat and you know what paper looks like. And eventually you find a pretty convincing piece of parchment that looks like it has vital, important human notes on it. Do you wish to hand it to Queek?
Yes. Quick! Over here, I found this. As he drags it over with his mouth.
Let me see.
All right. Queek, you take the parchment in your hands and you begin reading it. And it says, 1. Preheat oven to 350 degrees. Grease and flour an 8-inch square pan. 2. In a large saucepan, melt 1/2 cup butter. Remove from heat and stir in sugar, eggs, and 1 teaspoon vanilla. And it continues forward as it attempts to teach you the ancient and arcane art of making pot brownies.
Surely this must be important.
And yeah, he just lowers the paper and adjusts his his glasses. I am afraid that this is just a recipe, my friend.
For a bomb?
No,
Hmm.
or hallucinogenic substance.
I knew I was getting catnip. Yes!
I'm afraid. I would advise not to eat the things that your master do with this. It contains chocolate, which, as you know, is definitely not something that cats feels very good about.
It sounds like an excuse to me.
Very well. Then let's go back to our friend before Fluffy burns down everything.
Okay, Snake Buddy. So this is Kevin's room, but don't touch his things. All right. So Kevin doesn't keep any notes because he says the memories are forever trapped in his mind, and he just wishes he could forget, and then he cries a lot. But there are a lot of things in here that smell like him, and I can work with that.
A small one.
Right? Like right over. Where's his hairbrush? Should be around here.
Something that is easy to tuck under here with me.
Perception investigation.
Absolutely. Let me find out what his perception investigation is. Not bad. Not bad at all. However, unless I have like the lupus bonus perception rules.
I definitely don't have investigation.
Nope. You look around, and as you're sniffing about, looking to catch your mage's scent, you find an old, half-eaten Subway sandwich.
definitely fed something.
Oh no, that is not eat fresh.
Looks so yummy though, and it's just food on the floor. That's where dogs eat.
I may as well get one for the road. Needs it.
Meanwhile, the snake is going, that is not for sniffing. Find
Oh,
something
for
for
real.
sniffing. Just gets berated the entire time he's eating it.
That was good.
You know what? I bet they probably found food right about now.
Yes, that would
Now
be like
find
something not
something
to
for
share.
sniffing.
But why can't you help?
I don't sniff.
That's weird.
Sticks out the little tongue. Blah, blah, blah.
Alright, I'm gonna try again. Maybe I'll find like a cookie this time. You want me to roll again at higher diff?
Yeah, +1 diff.
Okay. Hey, well,
Yeah.
goddamn.
You needed to eat that sandwich.
Clearly.
Yeah, dude.
Took the distraction out of the room.
After you sated your hunger, you felt quite a bit more focused as the aftertaste of old bacon and floor dirt continues to sort of hype you up. And eventually, as you sniff about, you catch your owner's scent, and you soon find yourself nose deep in a pair of underwear that's on the floor.
Okay. This definitely smells like Kevin. Definitely Kevin.
It reeks of sadness, and I forgot to shower.
Oh, these are his sad time clothes.
And the service dog jacket, wouldn't that have like little pockets on it and shit?
Absolutely.
So yeah, Squeaker's there is gonna get a head invasion. You, stupid mouse, come use your hands.
I'm not a mouse. I'm a rat.
You say you are not dinner either. I think you lie.
And you say you're not boots.
Is he
Come
thinking,
use your hands.
Is he thinking this, or is he saying it out loud?
I mean, probably both, because he doesn't have the habit of hearing someone speaking in his head.
I know you're not talking to me.
I am not talking to you, Sir Whiskers. I am talking about the snake who speaks in my head.
Oh,
Ah,
let's
but
talk.
they found something.
Well, then let's get over there. Come on.
Ah,
Triggity, triggity, trot. Jumps out the window.
ah. Made it alive. As I get down. All right, what is the object that needs to be investigated?
Well, it's not really like an investigation so much as like I can get his scent, but we might want to keep it with us just in case. So see that
Just
pocket?
in case there's a sandwich.
I'd like another sandwich, but not right now. Maybe later.
Did you just say another sandwich?
Yeah, I had half of one earlier. It tasted like bacon. It was pretty good.
Roll initiative. No, not really.
You committed. Do it.
That was so serious. Oh god.
I'm definitely gonna roll at least an attack.
Little bat him on the face.
Yeah.
Would you care to do this in initiative or just play it off?
Just narrate it.
Do you think?
Okay.
Runs up and does that like flurry of kitty bats.
Go ahead and roll your dex brawl, Captain Whiskers.
Show us that you're a great soldier.
Oh no.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
Let me see something real quick because I have. No, that doesn't. No, that's just okay. Yeah, no, he comes in swinging, but he's too hungry and like just swats in front of your face so you get the message. No, we're all hungry here.
This is no time for booping.
Wow, you just completely whiffed that shit worse than Shaquille O'Neal trying to do a free throw.
What's a Shaquille O'Neal?
Doesn't matter. I'll make sure you get the next sandwich. Anyway, we need to keep it in the pocket on my side vest for later, but I don't have hands, and you don't have hands, and the snake doesn't have hands.
I do have hands.
Okay.
If I don't have opposable thumbs. Which I wish I had.
So, I don't know. Maybe you can ask your person when we find them.
And yeah, he's going to take the underwear. Probably sniffs it because he got a very sensitive nose. It smells of sadness and loneliness, as he makes a little note of that statement. And as he folds the thing like very meticulously, and then he puts it in the pocket.
Okay. Before it's in the pocket, I've got a charm I want to use.
Oh man.
First on the charm.
All right. What?
It's the tracking charm. Tracking. Familiar can track any being provided first as a sampled target's resonance. Successful reproducing a mage's resonance requires prime to and mind to, but it is best if the familiar can sniff at something the target has actually touched or altered magically. When tracking, roll perception alertness difficulty 6.
All right. Go ahead and make that roll.
Okay. And just to be clear, I'll be spending one of my points of essence on this, I think.
Does it say spend essence?
I think that's just to use charms in general.
I was confused because mine only like a couple of them say to spend it. It's weird.
If it doesn't say spend essence, then it doesn't cost essence. You can just do it.
All right, I'm going to just do it. I'm going to do it. Watch me do it.
Actually, Shelby, I had a question while Bobby's making his roll.
Mm-hmm.
How does exactly, or is it sharp sense works? Because it just say that you can make rolls impossible for humans. So how would it work?
Probably roughly the same way the acute sense merit works in normal games. So you can roll at a -2 difficulty.
Okay, got it. I'm cool with this.
At one success, you can get some sort of a scent trail on him. It definitely leads out the door into the outside world.
Hold on, he is up from his computer. Like a weirdo.
Would you like to leave the chantry?
A little yes/no prompt comes up. Sit there blooping it, cursor back and forth, back and forth.
Fluffy.
Sorry about that, bros. The talk of the bacon sandwich made me re-hungry.
God damn it.
Would you like to leave the chantry?
That looks like what we're doing. Because I have the scent now.
Okay. So, as the four of you catch the scent and you prepare to leave on your grand mission, you meet your first formidable foe. How are you going to open that door?
Well, fancy you saying that. Because Fluffy is a service dog. And as a service dog, you know what he has points in?
What's that?
Technology.
Okay,
Oh.
go ahead and roll your intelligence technology to operate this bizarre metal contraption that is the doorknob.
Let me double check his intelligence. I know his technology score. I've learned so much about Fluffy in my short time with him. Okay, looks like I dude broed a lot of this. And the dude bro rides again. 3 successes.
Rear up on your back legs and you smack at it with your paw until you hear it unlock. Then you take the doorknob in your mouth and twist your head and pull back. And look what happens. The door. It is open.
I could have done that if you weren't already in my way.
I have to say, I am fairly impressed by the use of your mouth to open that door. I didn't thought you knew about technology. I guess I should observe you more closely.
Who do you think is the one who turns on the shower? It is me.
Smug Snake has the warmest form of transportation.
Okay, so when everybody's out, we'll close the door again, because when I leave the door open, they say I'm bad, and I am not bad.
Does anyone has a key as the door's closed?
Fuck.
This is why we have a cat to jump in and out of windows.
The door closes behind you, and as soon as it clicks, Fluffy says fuck.
If there's a window, I could probably break through it. Wouldn't be the first window I've broken through.
Thank you for your cat amazingness, Mr. Whiskers. What will we do without you?
Probably die.
Probably. Well then, Buffy, be a good boy.
You all exit the chantry, and as the door clicks behind you, you all look out into the great big world, and what you see around you at the moment is a large expanse of trees and trees and trees beyond the small yard of the chantry. You all find yourselves in the middle of the woods, a place alien to most of you, as you're all domesticated animals. Although Professor Queek has probably seen some shit in his time.
Yes, but I'm not familiar with the surface, more familiar with the underground. I was too hip for this. Well, Fluffy, do you have the trail? Do you smell it?
Are we keeping my previous roll? Am I rolling again?
Go ahead and make another roll.
Okay. Alright, hope I don't fuck this up.
And then you budge and we find our way to China.
That would be amazing. However, I actually do better than I did the first time. Depending on the diff.
The cool, fresh air helps you hold on to the scent better. And you follow through your nose to the ground as you find yourselves upon a small dirt trail. And you guys walk through it. You see the trees on either side of you reaching up into the sky. And occasionally you see a pair of little beady black eyes watching you, belonging to a bird or perhaps a squirrel. They all
Those
seem
small-
very curious.
Sorry. Don't stop now.
Okay.
We're in squirrel country.
It's okay. I gave them my warning. They know not to fucks with us.
Hmm. I am not sure, however, if the divide of the nation is not gonna be a problem in the future.
On that note, as you guys are walking, you see the eyes begin to grow to many, and you hear a very aggressive chitter as 4 squirrels hop out in front of you like you came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker.
I told you we couldn't trust them!
Bring it on!
Attack, Sir Fluffy! Show them the mighty of your jaws!
I've been waiting
Hold
for
your
this since the
murder
last.
horses. Hold on.
Go
No,
ahead,
no, no, no.
roll initiative.
Or don't.
Shit.
What is Fluffy's in? Look at this guy again. Okay. Not that bad.
I will share. Because I done fricked up. So 8 plus 6.
Okay. Fluffy, what are you doing?
The time for diplomacy has come to an end, and now I must cut a bitch. Okay, so Fluffy's gonna bite one. He made a promise. Obviously, he has to show that he means it.
Okay, go ahead and roll your dex brawl.
What diff? Are we going with like Guru bite diff? Standard?
Group diff 5.
Okay. So much dude bro special in this fucking sheet.
That's what happens when you
However,
let me help.
Fluffy is a failure.
You do that thing where like a dog snaps and goes "Arr," and then just kind of flops forward.
Makes sense.
Next up, Snick. Or rather,
I
between Squeak and Snick, who has the higher dex?
4,
4,
Wits?
2.
3.
Okay, Squeaker. What are you doing?
I am perfectly fine with holding my action.
Yeah. Snick.
I am actually, since I have a very tactical perch here, I'm going to hold until one of these fuckers is dumb enough to jump on the dog.
Alrighty. The first squirrel takes a few hops back and picks up a very, very sharp rock. And he's gonna fling it at Captain Whiskers.
So you want to fight dirty, huh? You're gonna need all the advantage you can get.
Whiskers, would you like to dodge?
That'll take up my turn though, won't it?
It will, yes.
We don't
No.
have rage.
Fuck
How
that.
sad.
Think I
Well-
lost this eye running away?
Alright. Then soak me 3 bashing.
Okay. I soak 1. Take 2.
The rock collides with you, and you feel it sort of scrape against your skin under your fur, and it definitely hurts. That squirrel nailed you.
Oh, I'm gonna get you.
All right, what are you doing, Whiskers?
Claws. No,
All right, who you clawing?
the fucker that threw that thing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me your dex brawl.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I have a specialization in claws.
Roll your damage.
Alright, so that is 6. 29. And the claws as like a charm ability gains an extra die, right? Or is it just a +1?
+1 damage.
Alright,
One die.
Yeah.
so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
God damn.
Jesus.
That cat just did 7 lethal.
Yeah.
Robbie, would you like to narrate how Whiskers annihilates this squirrel?
All right, so Whiskers just got scratched by this fucker, and he looks at this scratch and he looks at him and he says, "Oh, it's on," and he doesn't even take a minute to wiggle, but he just pounces and just straight fucking takes his claws and scrapes it above it across its face, and yeah, and it does it so hard that it rips its face off. Yeah.
Yes. Murder that asshole.
All right. The next squirrel, witnessing the utter mawing of his comrade from a predator that they had previously thought was just a human pet. Gonna roll willpower. He clearly looks shaken, but he manages to muster up a little squirrely energy. And he's going to go after Fluffy. He's gonna claw those eyes out, or do his best with his dumb little hands. Fluffy, go ahead and soak me 1 lethal.
Okay. If I'm reading this charm right,
You've got your stam +4.
that's hilarious. All right. Looks like it's soaked.
The squirrel goes for the eyes, but he just starts clawing at your face, and it's just little scratches. You barely even feel it. You've suffered much worse in your time with the Euthanatos than this. The next squirrel. He's also going to back up. And with a sharp rock, he's going to throw it at the snake.
But I am the knight! I didn't roll stealth. That's what I get.
Go ahead and soak me 1 bashing, Snick.
No! My beautiful body. My beautiful, beautiful body. Oh. Here, 1 second. No love. I take 1 bashing.
You feel a bit of pain as the rock collides with your scales, and you feel them pushed inward, and it really hurts.
Fuck these squirrels. There's one on the dog's face, right? We're
There
trying to
is
be on
one
the
on
dog's
the dog's.
face. That's
There
close
is.
enough. Fuck that guy in particular. Gonna like get my slither on to a perch on the dog's head, and I'm gonna strike down his muzzle at this fucking squirrel.
Okay. Roll your dex brawl, diff 5.
Let me get that back up. What is my dex roll? It's not a lot. Oh, it's not bad. I get it.
Okay. Would you like to inject it with your venom?
Yeah, fuck him. He gonna die. It's a reflection. Yeah. Woohoo! Reflective action, so it must now roll stamina diff 7.
Alrighty. See. It has failed.
He takes 3 points of unsoakable bashing.
You bite down hard on this squirrel, and you can taste your own venom as it seeps into the wound, and the squirrel lets out a shrill squeak. Back up to top of the initiative.
No, I will use my action now before she ends.
Okay. What are you doing, Queek?
Well, Quick knows how it works. So basically, is the one beaten by Snake is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
So Professor Squeak is gonna come up from behind that guy because he made the grave mistake of turning his back on the enemy, and he's gonna bite.
All right. Roll your dex brawl, diff 5.
Ah! I failed because his tail gets in my way.
The treacherous, fluffy tail of that squirrel. Know not to trust those with hair on their tails. This
Exactly.
is further proof as to why not.
This is why we declared war on mankind so many years ago.
You're goddamn right.
Right. Fluffy, it is your turn again.
Okay, I'm gonna bite a squirrel.
The snake tries to coax you for the to go for the one with the rocks. Fuck that guy. The one on your face, he's already dead.
Well, sometimes the snake steers him wrong. But he's gonna choose to trust it today. The rock squirrel. The rock squirrel's the problem. So we're gonna try to bite him. We don't fail this time.
Okay, roll your damage.
Okay. Oh, holy crap. This is going to come to a total of 7 dice. Or, yeah, actually. 4 plus 3. Or, actually, fuck. Yeah. No. I'm confused.
All right. What is your
The
strength plus 1?
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. It's
Plus
4 plus
3.
3. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I had that brain fart so badly just now. Getting way too into character. Oh. However, that is a whopping 3 lethal that this squirrel can now enjoy in its life.
You bite down and you hear the crushing of tiny bones, and you taste blood as you take a pretty sizable chunk out of this squirrel. Squeak. Squeak. Damien.
Yes, sorry. I'm gonna bite it again.
Alrighty.
Biting. Ah, yes. Now you will not escape me, Fluffy Tail.
You're
All
still going for
right.
one on the dog face?
Yeah, because I'm treacherous.
Go ahead and
Okay.
roll that damage.
Yeah. I deal 1 lethal.
The squirrel lets out a loud squeak of pain as it falls over and is left breathing heavily and terrified on the ground. Doesn't look like it'll make it much longer. Snick.
Is Dogface close enough to the one he snapped at?
Yeah.
I will not abandon my mount, but I will snap over his muzzlet shit. I'm gonna get it. 4, 5, 6. I will share my shit again because I'm sorry. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Damn.
Fuck that
Go
squirrel in
ahead,
particular.
roll the strength plus that for bashing damage.
Okay.
And then apply your venom.
So what? It's not a lot. I didn't get the charm, so I don't get the +1. So it's just strength plus 4.
Yeah, strength plus 4 bashing.
So I do 1 whole bashing,
Mm-hmm.
and I will have spent a point of essence so that I can envenom again. And he gets to roll his save, because fuck him!
As you bite down, you clamp down and deliver the last lethal bit that it took to push the squirrel over the edge, and it too falls.
About to break.
Fuck him! Rawr, rawr, rawr. I actually did the... Damn! Unnecessary payload.
There is but one squirrel that remains. Whispers, what are you doing?
I'm gonna fucking kill him. 5, 6, 7, 8 with my claws. 1, 2, 3. Just 3.
Go ahead and roll your
So-
damage.
3 plus strength is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. Take away that 9. That's just 2.
You give this squirrel a pretty good scratch, though not the pure disemboweling mauling that you gave the last one. And this squirrel is going to attempt to run.
Not on my watch. If we're going on the standard actions, does that mean that I can't go right now? Or?
We're broken out of initiative because it's bolting. This isn't combat anymore.
I'm going to spend. Do I need to spend 1 or 2 essence on speed in order to jump on it?
Well, that depends on how many extra actions you would like.
I've got me an idea.
Spend up to 5 essence because you're a level 5 familiar.
Okay, I'm gonna hear Bob out first.
You run, and you tell him I'm coming, and hell's coming with me, you fucking squirrel.
It only takes one squirrel to deliver a message.
None should survive. Not even one.
They have to live to spread the fear of us. This was a waste.
Slithering back under the service jacket. Fuck that squirrel. Meh.
I'm
I'm poking one of the squirrel with a very little scalpel, like poke. Hmm.
They're pretty anatomically normal squirrels. You definitely get that they're dead.
gonna drop 2 essence to lick my wounds with healing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try tracking again, but those squirrels are just ugh.
Go ahead and roll that tracking, Bob.
Absolutely. Darkness. All right. Yeah. Do. Don't fail. Hey.
Best resonance tracking ever.
Yeah, you get everybody back on track. Does anybody want to eat some squirrel before they go?
I mean, you were saying that, Mister.
After I put a bunch of venom in them?
Not in the venom one.
Yeah, I'm claiming the one without a face.
Okay. You pick up your trophy, the one squirrel without venom in it. And you all start continuing onward. And as you continue through this winding path in the woods, no more squirrels come to accost you. In fact, the woods seem rather quiet, save for the occasional bird, maybe a deer, that are walking by. As you come to the end of this trail, you see in the distance across a field several of those large human boxes.
Oh yes, yes, a palace, a whole bunch of palaces.
There are many palaces here, probably 1 or 2 stories tall, with a little space between each of them. You see in the distance a large fence. There are a couple cows just grazing in the fenced off area.
So I'm a rat. I know about electric fence. Can I check if it is one or not, so we don't get very nasty surprise?
Sure, roll your perception technology.
Yep. 2 successes.
You take a look at the fence, and it doesn't have the yellow markers that humans put on the electric ones. It looks like a regular wired fence.
Well, the good news is it's not electrified.
What's the bad news?
Well, we're probably going to have to enter. And I don't have a blowtorch.
Quick question: the boxes are on the other side of the fence, yes?
Yes.
Oh, does it look like I could jump it?
Probably with some help from your climbing skills. Yeah. Might be able to.
Oh, yes.
Guys.
What is it, Fluffy?
If there's one thing I've always known how to do, and he just starts digging under the fence.
I'm determined to jump over this fence with a mouse on my back.
You have a steady state platform in one fixed position ahead of you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Use the dog butt.
Okay.
Hop on, squeak.
Both of you roll me your dexterity athletics. Both Whiskers and Fluffy.
Oh shit! I didn't take athletics.
Are you, Robbie? Are you kidding me? Are you telling me that that Squeak is in a better physical shape than you are?
I didn't think about it.
I almost didn't take it myself. I had to go back and fix it.
I didn't fix it. I'm so stupid.
It happens to the best of us, buddy.
Roll your dexterity then, Whiskers.
I forgot it on my mage too.
Yeah.
He's a cat. He doesn't care.
You leap up over that fence. You jump up and you get a metal with your paws. You jump up further, and eventually you find yourself perched on top of it, staring down at Fluffy.
Knew I could get past this faster.
As Fluffy attempts to diggy hole.
Yeah, meanwhile, all you hear down is like, I am a dog and I diggy hole. Diggy hole.
Let's go straight Ed and Eddie on it and say, dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole.
Yes.
Roll me your dex athletics, Fluffy.
Ah, yes, the mightiest of my dice pools. This tastes delicious. Hey.
It takes you a little bit longer than the cat just doing a single leap, but eventually you manage to get a hole big enough for you to wiggle your fluffy ass through. You are now on the other side of the fence, and you are greeted by a large and curious beast with floppy ears and a big nose. It looks down at you. Sniff, sniff, sniff.
Sniff, sniff.
And it licks you in the face.
Lick back.
Hello, small cow.
Hello, big dog?
The cow looks at all of you and it goes, friend?
Yes, everybody's friendly here.
Always friend to the milk bringer.
Oh, you bring milk? We're cool.
I stay firmly under the service dog thing.
Except for the milkman. Hate that guy.
Fuck that guy.
The cow is going to lick Queek. His tongue is bigger than you are.
Ah! Ah!
Hello, friend.
Hello.
Hello, Hornet One.
My name is Cal.
I knew that.
That is a strong name. I respect it.
The cow, excitedly bounces in front of all of you.
We are looking for people, cow. Have you seen our people?
There are lots of people here.
Mm.
The two-legged cows.
Yes, the man things. Have you,
As it thinks,
have you seen them with strange things that makes lots of noise and then they fall and they are all red and they smell dead?
Well, my person did that one time. I haven't seen Rover since. The cow has no idea what it said. It just like looks confused.
No. No.
The cow licks Fluffy.
Okay, I'm put on a brave face.
It's okay, little cow.
Did you see a two-legged cow that wears black and has black around the eyes and looks sad?
Yes, I know that little cow. I take you to that little cow?
Yes, please.
Hmm.
Cow starts trotting towards the palace.
Well, that was easy.
I know, right?
Hmm.
It will lead you all towards a window, and it will start mooing loudly. And as it moos loudly, a young girl who's probably about 14 or 15 in a My Chemical Romance t-shirt, as Queek can see, with black around her eyes, just looks over.
Ah, nah.
I'm sorry, that's not my two-legged cow.
Oh,
And she just goes, "What did you call me?"
I mean,
see her, and she looks and leans over to like where her face is right next to the window, and you just hear, "Dad, there's a dog in the yard."
Hmm.
Uh,
I think that's our cue.
cheese it, it's the fuzz.
Oh no, not again! You won't catch me again!
We gotta go, man.
Tactical retreat, Mr. Whiskers.
Oh yes.
Tactical
Come on.
retreat.
Meow, 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 meow.
I can't handle you people right now.
Where are you guys pushing it to? On one side, there is a large barn that appears mostly open. On the other side, there is the street.
the barn.
Are you sure? We don't have time to think.
We need a place to hide. Hiding is fine.
I'm not good at hiding.
There are more people on the street. Peoples don't go in barns.
Solid reasoning. And I guess we're going to the barn.
Okay. You guys make it to the barn, and there are many other cows there. Some of them have their faces tied to the wall.
Oh my god.
This is horrifying. Look at their faces.
One of them leans its head out from the metal bars that keep it in its little pen, in its prison. It goes, "Hello, little cows."
Are you okay?
"Yes. My name is Cow. What is your name?"
I am Fluffy.
"You are Fluffy."
Oh, that was a scare. I thought we'd wandered into the murder den of a madman. Oh. Speaking of which, and he looks back at the entrance.
There is a human man. He doesn't appear armed or anything, but he's very, like, unhappily inspecting the hole in the fence, or rather under the fence.
Oh fuck.
Scanners!
Cow! Cow, can we hide with you?
Yes. and the cow will just kind of like flop over and lay down.
Yes! Hiding!
Like we're hiding with the cow from the man.
Okay, go ahead and roll your dex stealth
This
to
should
hide in the cow's pen.
this should be good.
Actually, Shelby,
Yes.
I'm gonna use my hide charm.
Okay.
Because I'm small.
You guys watch as like Queek wriggles under the cow and is no more.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll my impressive dex stealth. Hey, got success.
I still need to roll
You
it.
know what that one success is? That's you after laying down. Remember to put your tail down.
Yeah, this is much different from the time that you got taken to the vet and you were hiding under the bed with your whole butt out.
So,
You,
Shel-
huh?
so here's the fun thing: the hide charm doesn't automatically hide me. I rolled. I failed my roll. However, he still needs to make difficulty 9 to spot me.
You have your little nose sticking out of the cow, but it might not be that noticeable.
Yes, and I'm just a rat. Like, people don't care. I think, in theory, unless we take you to a lab and make you more intelligent.
Snick, did you make your roll?
I can do that. I'm staying under this nice jacket. It
Okay.
is a very nice place to hide. This tree. Oh. Did I share? I didn't share. There.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to melt into the shadows.
You're all very stealthy small animals as the large human in the barn starts taking a fairly casual look around and doesn't see all of you hiding behind the big fat cow that's laying down. He looks at the cow and the cow looks at him, and the cow goes back to eating out of its bowl of food. And he just shrugs, takes another glance around, and keeps walking.
I'm freaking out, man.
You are freaking out, man.
It seems that the coast is clear.
I guess.
Thank you for your cooperation, cow friend.
You're welcome, tiny cow.
Okay, I know nobody really wants to do it because they're big and scary and people, but we're gonna have to probably go up the street.
Ah, man.
Not the metal machines again. I lost too many friends to this.
No. Okay, I got an idea. We'll go alongside the street. They never
sounds
go
like-
off the street.
Wow. Yeah.
Actually, if you're a service dog, do you know like the flashing street walk signs and stuff?
I don't know, Shelby, do I?
Most service dogs are trained to know that, yeah.
Well, it is all right. I know the ways of street signs.
And I
Their
can-
mysteries were taught to me.
What the fuck is life?
I don't know, man. This is just kind of flowing through me.
Yes, you're experimenting the past life merit. It's okay, Bob.
So when we get out there, just let discern the auguries of the street sign, and we should be okay.
Also, I would advise that we act as casual as possible. Humans tend to ignore or simply find cute animals who show something akin to human-like behavior. As the surface dog, you will be conspicuous and Sir Whiskers. The cat, he has many sways over humans. I have seen it on the many image box. They worship cats.
That's true, they do. I find this troubling.
Bet you do. How's it feel? How's it feel to be second?
As long as I am number one in Kevin's heart. And Fluffy gets up, prepares to go to the street.
All right. You walk up to the street, and as you guys walk alongside it, you will see the metal contraptions as they move through it. You hear the roar, metal monstrosities, as some of them pass by you. So it's not an extremely busy street. They're still massive and frightening.
You just look at that massive expanse of nothing. It is like the void, terrifying to us.
You say that. I seem prevalent.
Stop looking at boxes. Which way do we go?
Let me figure it out.
But the metal boxes have many foods in it.
They also take you to the bad place.
As you happen upon what you recognize as the place where humans cross these streets, you see a light with a human on it. Go ahead and roll me your perception enigmas. Herman.
Oh man. That reminds me of that time where Tori had to roll intelligence enigma to make an IKEA chair.
Oh
Those
shit.
are amazing.
Perception enigmas. Well, this is going to be a disaster.
What if you don't have enigmas?
You can't roll.
Actually, Shelby, would I be able to roll either intelligence or perception, psychodynamic, or psychology to study the human and exactly what they are doing and what is their behavior around those strange aspects things?
Sure.
Perception or intelligence?
Perception.
Sure.
Don't worry, girl, I got you.
You notice that when the human on the light is green, the humans walk forward. They appear to be conditioned to accept this as being the time to go. Maybe there's cheese on the other end.
Of course.
Snick is also puzzling out these enigmas.
Okay. Buffy,
Tree.
Yes.
did you roll?
I didn't. Let me do that.
You do that.
2 successes.
Okay. At 2 and 3 successes, you seem to realize that when green is facing you, it means you go, and when red is facing you, it means you stop. The subtleties and intricacies of yellow, however, are lost on you as you don't seem to understand the rhyme or reason towards the behavior of yellow. Perhaps yellow means do whatever you want.
Well, I'm not going until yellow because I always do what I want.
But the green is the go. It's like they taught me. If it's green, you're a good boy. And if it's red, you die.
Oh,
Yes, I can concur.
it looks like
The
it goes to...
men things are conditioned to follow whenever it's green. Should blend in.
Looks like it goes from yellow to red pretty quick, so I guess we'll just be safe. Still doing what I want.
Of course, you're not a human. You don't have to obey the green sign. You just happens to follow them among them, hiding.
Yeah. All right. Next time it turns green, we make a break for it.
And surely enough, after a while of that light being red, the other light that the metal beasts follow turns yellow. And then it turns red. And then the human sign turns green.
Go, 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 go!
Yeah.
The dog, who's like twice the size at least of the biggest other creature here, while others scramble, he just kind of walks through.
Ah, I made it first.
You did.
Are you trying to accommodate for something?
Just proving who the better one is.
Does it need to be proven? Is
Always.
there any doubt?
Fellows, you are both the good boy.
Yeah, but I'm the best boy.
No, I'm following the knee jerk.
I'm sorry, I'm
Snake's rule and cat's rule.
Oh,
From under the jacket in safety.
do you want some of this?
Hey, 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 hey. Our people come first. Then you can challenge each other in the ancient ways of single combat.
Am I still going to have to arbitrate again?
Yes.
As you guys are arguing, you hear, Kitty!
No, not again.
Oh shit.
Abort!
Abort.
Initiating speed and running.
We can't let him be captured again.
Abort, Mr. Whiskers!
As a young girl, probably 8 years old, runs from the yard that you just walked close to, right for Captain Whiskers.
Run.
Arms outstretched.
Their smallest are their most cruel. Run for your life.
True. I'm gonna drop. I want to say drop 2 essence. Actually, no. How many did I get back from eating the squirrel?
I'd say you get 2 back from the squirrel.
Okay. I'll drop those 2 again on my speed charm to rolling around at the speed of sound. It's from Sonic.
So you triple your normal running speed. And just for funsies, I want to calculate that. What's your dexterity?
My dex is 4.
Let's see.
I didn't pick a specialization, but is it alright if I pick cat-like reflex?
Sure. Okay.
Oh man, I don't.
I'm just curious as to how much, like, system-wise, how fast this is. But I can't find it, so we'll look later. But you guys see, as this girl starts running towards Whiskers, he just, almost without even turning, is just suddenly moving in a direction. And is moving incredibly fast. Whiskers, where are you going? Are you going back from whence you came, or are you going further up the street?
Further up the street.
Okay.
He does that crazy cat run where he's like bounding in his tail straight up.
Yes.
Boink,
Yes.
boink, boink.
Super panicked. Like
All of you see this happen. And the little girl looks confused for a second and goes, "Doggy?" She approaches Fluffy.
Run, stupid.
And if Fluffy hesitates, he is going to toddle up to him and start smacking his head.
Ow! Quit it! Ow! Ah!
Good
I'm
dog.
out of here.
Good doggy. Smack, smack, smack.
Fuck! Oh no!
Run, stupid.
I'm running now. I'm running now. It hurts. It hurts. Oh.
Yes! Robbie, yes!
Are you running towards Captain Whiskers?
Yes.
You're definitely not going to catch up to him because Whiskers is a speeding bullet. But as you get away from the yard, the little girl loses her courage to pursue further and goes back to playing with her toys.
Oh, did you see that? Did you? She hit my face.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
I'll be all right.
This is why I don't allow pettings.
Kevin gives the good pets.
Oliver gets behind the ears.
Oh.
Spot that I can't get with my toes.
Okay, well, we're out of immediate danger, I think, unless there are more signs later. So, I should probably try to take up the scent again.
Yes, you should do that.
Actually, go ahead and roll me perception awareness.
Do I even have it?
Everybody?
But
Oh, holy shit, I have awareness.
can I use alertness?
Nope.
Oh,
Is it? Well, no, it's awareness. It wouldn't be based on spell.
Here comes another one of my impressive dice pools.
perhaps.
Hey!
You can roll
Actually,
your
didn't do
perception if you want.
terrible.
Just straight perception, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I also didn't pick a specialization in this. I'm sorry.
You can pick one.
Never forgive, never forget.
I have two.
As you guys are walking, you walk past, or rather, you ran past a bit of graffiti on the side of an old house that looks broken down, and you sense something weird about the graffiti. It makes your fur stand up as you go past it.
That's just ugly.
I know that fuzzy feeling.
It's all squiggly. Can't read it. Again, I can't read anything, but beyond the point.
Do I? Is there what's the graffiti about? Is it like fuck the gray man?
You could roll your perception enigmas to decipher the graffiti.
Ah, damn it!
Oh,
I knew
boy.
I should have gone with that. I put all my eggs into a cult.
Don't worry. There are things you're good at that we are not.
Actually, you can roll occult too. Roll intelligence occult.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Well, I don't have it, but I'm amazing.
I have 3 successes.
Week, you get a strange feeling of secret messages and coding from this graffiti that makes you feel weird. Those of you who rolled occult at it, perhaps there was a time during one of the meetings of the mages in the city, but at one point, your mages brought in somebody who called themselves a Hollow One. Their friend was a bat by the name of Vlad. And you remember seeing them drawing designs like this whenever they would visit.
If I have a 3 in Enigmas?
That sign is interesting.
3
Yeah.
Enigmas, you get the feeling that this place is supposed to be safe.
That's the mark of the sky rat.
Is good. Go there.
Yes.
The
Because
Sky Red.
Er,
I remember him. His poetry was awful.
perhaps.
Yeah.
But he's a rat that flies.
His handwriting is elegant.
Fine. Go in. But if there's more bad poetry, I will be critical.
It
Yes.
appears to be a small, abandoned flat with the windows boarded up and the doors shut. What do you do?
The windows are boarded up, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Um. Hmm.
Hmm.
As strong as I'd like to think Martin is, I don't think he could jump through plywood.
Do your tricks, Fluffy.
Okay. All right. So it's me versus this door. What shall I roll versus the door?
Intelligence technology.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Actually, can I also roll intelligence technology
Sure.
to know how to open that thing?
You can give him pointers if he fucks up.
Yeah.
Which is very
Would
possible.
would analytical works as a specialty here, as I am pondering on how to open that thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Here we go. Oh god. Fail.
my
And a
God.
fail. At
I
least I
have-
didn't botch.
I have a success.
Amazing.
At one success, you know that usually you turn the knob and they open, but this one is locked.
Hmm.
But you know, sometimes you've seen humans stick things in there and wiggle them around until they open.
Hmm.
Not always keys.
Hmm. There is a thing. There's a thing that needs to be put inside the hole to open it. Hmm.
Are the boarded up windows broken by chance?
Yeah.
Put your nose on the window.
Okay.
I'm going to slither up the dog's back and over his head and down his nose. I'm going to slither in and get a look through this window, through one of the holes in the glass.
Okay. As you take a peek inside, the place looks entirely empty. Although, if you'd like, let's see, looking at your charms.
I think the only thing I could abuse is maybe telepathy if there's something in range inside.
There's nothing in sensory range. So, most of what you see is darkness. Although, Queek might be able to sense something.
I do have dark sight.
I also have dark sight, but since if Squeak might be able to,
It's not sight.
Let me see if I can do something about it.
Yep, she'll send back, I do not see any people.
and Captain Whiskers will stand with his paws on the wall.
Is there any chance that there's something I can slither down onto so I'll have a way back up to the window once I get down? Like,
You
is there
mean-
anything nearby the window on the inside?
Yeah, there appears to be an old board leaning up against it.
So I will make room and see if Squeak can get through.
Okay, Squeak.
Yes.
Do you want to roll your perception alertness?
Yes.
That's the. I don't guess. Would this be actually smell based?
It is smell, and with your bonus, it's still diff 7.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Yes. I smell the cheese.
You sniffle and you snuffle up against a little bit of broken window. And as you do so, you get the faintest hint of people smell and a little bit of clove cigarette smell. It smells like it's been very, very thoroughly hidden, but nothing escapes your nose.
Yeah.
As he wriggles his nose a little bit.
There's many things with their strange things that burn and smell bad that they put in the mouth. The great smoking stick. Smells like it. Try to hate, but nobody can escape my nose.
Ooh, actually, if we look over at the door, is this one of the deadbolts that has like a nice little knob on the inside?
Mm-hmm.
I will try to direct Squeak to look at the door, because it is different on this side than it is on the other side.
I look at the door. What is it that I see on the other side?
If you'd like, you can roll your perception technology.
I think I will. Damn. It's a botch. It's a botch. I totally know how it works, man.
It looks like an incredibly complex human lock. You don't think that any of you could possibly open it.
Ah. This
This
gotta
is like
be-
state-of-the-art security system right here.
it's a marvel. It's so elaborate, so intricate. I don't think we're gonna. I fear, dear companions, that this is going to be probably the hardest security that we will have to fight. I don't
You're
even
not
think-
leaving me behind.
Hmm?
You're not leaving us behind.
Of course, I'm not leaving you behind.
Shelby, just to be sure, um, uh, the things that I smelled people and smoke.
You sure do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is there enough space in the plank to make me pass through or make Snake pass through?
Oh, the snake's inside. She's
Yeah,
Okay.
coiled up on a
Uh.
board that's leaning against the wall on the inside.
You're a little chunkier, but you could probably pass through on a successful Dex athletics roll.
Yeah, he's gonna try. Otherwise, he will bite. He will bite his way through.
Don't bite glass. That is a bad plan.
All right. Okay. They're getting in, but we're out here. But they're getting in.
It's okay, Fluffy. They're right there. I can see them.
It's not okay. They're our friends, and they're alone. And that's bad. Oh! And he just goes back to the door and starts pawing at it, smacking at it. You stupid door! I hate you.
Keep it together, man.
No, not okay. Not okay. Smack, smack, smack.
Doggy scratches. So fucking good.
So, as you make it inside, you also hear Fluffy start roo-roo-rooing in terror. And now both of you hear footsteps approaching.
Oh no.
Someone is coming.
I think this is time for
Keep doing scratches.
ambush, or but actually, it will probably open the door.
Let me
Yes.
in, whoever's in there. My friends are in there, and I stick with my friends. And it's not cool to be separated like that. They could be gone forever.
It's only a little bit. We can still hear them.
And for the Sneck and the Rat,
Mm-hmm.
you see towering above you somebody dressed in pitch black. This appears to be a human female with waist-length black hair. And you just hear her go, "What the fuck?"
So,
as she opens the door.
well, okay, it was both. But does she fit description? The description of some. I mean, I think you said there was a hollow one that used to come from time to time.
Yeah,
She-
you recognize her. She's visited your chantry on several occasions.
You,
Hey, madam,
you are
Keep
the
her-
Sky Rat's master.
my lady.
He like bowls in through the door.
Who
Yeah.
out of all of you has the speech charm?
Yeah, I have.
I have
That's why
telepathy.
he was going.
Madam,
As he's trying to catch her attention.
Does Fluffy have the speech charm?
No, he knows that Kevin understands him, and that is what he cares about.
He is making the roo-roos.
As Fluffy makes the roo-roos, the hollow one sort of looks confused and reaches out to pet him, but he then hears the tiny squeaky voice address her as madam, and she turns to look at Queek. And he
He waves.
around for a second and then back at him. Hey? She looks in her hand and you see that she's like holding a pipe that smells of weed smoke, and she just examines it closely.
madam, this is not the moment of doubting of your perceptions.
Fluffy runs over and lowers his head so that Queek can get on his head and he can
Yeah.
sit back up.
Yeah, the rat gets on Fluffy's head and just stands up on his in's leg.
Hey.
Madam, we are in dire need of help. We know you are acquainted with our colleagues and masters, and they have disappeared since how long has it been?
Forever.
I believe he calculated it as to like 3
Yeah.
days, this many hours, this many minutes.
3 moons.
3 days.
Yeah.
3 days. 3 days, 7 hours, 20 minutes, and right now, probably something like 15 seconds.
Okay. Who are your colleagues?
Oh,
My dear and esteemed colleague and master is
And I need to find back the whole ass long name that I put. Oh yeah, it's at the beginning. Ah yes, my esteemed colleague and master is Professor Oberon Statford of Terrington the Third, and my dear fluffy friend here, master is Kevin. And what's the name of the two other mages?
It's Catherine, I thought it was like Constance or something, or
Consulus.
Consulus.
And Mistress Consulus and Mistress Catherine have gone missing after, and I quote from the journal of my esteemed colleague, we are going to test on the field weapons against Grey Man.
Consulus is a dude.
Whatever. He wears long hair. It's confusing.
Yes, but he doesn't have the chest bumps. You always look for the chest bumps.
She nods as you describe the mages to her, and if you'd like, you can roll perception empathy.
Yes.
Captain.
Or I can roll perception psychology. It's the same, but it's hilarious.
Snake has no empathy.
Yep, same as Cat.
Cats
We're
are
cold-blooded killers.
How about you, Dogue?
He gets
I
one
don't have a
success.
single point of empathy, bud.
Do it. Dog. Do it.
No, I mean I don't have any. I am
That's
rolling.
okay. Roll your perception.
Roll my perception. Okay.
You are watching her face so expectantly for information on your people.
I got nothing.
Aww.
Well, for Queek, you notice she looks a little bit sad. Her face kind of falls as you describe your humans to her.
And he's gonna frown and point a little clawy fingers.
Aha. Your show of human emotion shows that you know something. What is it, mistress of bad poetry?
Yeah, they went with a couple of our other guys to go deal with some building that the Greys were building, and most of us retreated, but they didn't make it back. That's all I know.
Can I be picking this out of Ratty's head and disseminating it via telepathy?
I mean,
They can all understand humans.
Yeah,
They just
Okay,
can't
sweet.
out the speech charm.
Hey. They
okay.
left them? They fucking left them?
Weak. Weak.
What kind of horse shit is this? They fucking left them. They were in the big pack. They went hunting. And then they fucking left them. The cowardice of man is unforgivable to a degree that I cannot express in my unending rage.
It's. I don't know. It was a tradition thing. I was here the whole time.
What? She was here the cowardly bitch.
Which probably for
We
the
should
human
probably
is like,
It's a good thing she can't understand him.
She just hears like.
And then just the constant roo-roos. I'm sad. I'm so sad.
Oh, Johnson.
Yes.
Piano.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
As you can see, my esteemed friend are very troubled by what you're telling us.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Exactly, that's what I'm doing. I'm telling you.
I love you, dude.
Should I bite her?
Yes, we should help her.
Wait.
No, as he lifts a paw. Do you have confirmation of their ending, or are they simply missing in action?
She is not dead. I can feel her.
Hmm.
I just can't hear her.
Where is the building? Tell us, man thing with memories. Tell us.
Right. It's some hospital a few blocks away. I could probably see if someone can take you.
Yes. We need means of transportation.
In the time of judgment, you will be considered for clemency in spite of your past cowardice.
Snake finally slithers to the ground. Goes to regain her purchase under the service vest. It is warm there.
We shall then wait for your transport. We thank you for your cooperation. Also, if you are the one transporting us, please refrain from abusing a hallucinogenic. Those are bad for driving vehicles.
She nods. Yeah, no, I'll call my chantry mate. He might be able to take you.
All right. Once we get in there, my rage may overtake me. Prepare for blood.
I will spit more blood.
Of course.
She kind of looks around at all of you. Do you want to eat anything before you go, or?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one she'll actually get in her head.
The human may not be able to speak animal, but she understands hungry animal. It's the universal language of feed me.
Oh, hang on, I've got a gift for this. Desktop. Where is it? Here we go.
And she's gonna lead you guys inside, and as you pass the doorway into what looks like another decrepit room, as you pass the threshold, you find yourself in actually a fairly decent living space. It has the typical Gothic decor all around it, with several occult symbols emblazoned into the walls and the ground and all over just about everything. But most importantly, what you will see is a small area giving a fairly decent flow of quintessence. Ironically, in the form of a very large deluxe coffee maker. There is quintessence in the form of tea and coffee. That's just sort of sitting out in cups and bottles around the machine.
Being a dog, when she leads them in there, and there's very obviously yum-yums, he looks at her expectantly.
Put your nose on the counter.
You gotta wait until they say okay.
Put your nose on the counter.
I didn't get the okay.
I'm gonna jump up there.
I'm about to give you an okay.
Okay. Whiskers.
I'm gonna do you a
jump up onto the
concern.
counter.
Sorry, what's that, Shelby?
What do you do on the counter?
I'm gonna sniff one of the teas and dip my paw in it, and then lick my paw.
Yeah. Professor Squeak is going to.
Actually,
Also-
before that happens,
Mhm.
Captain Whiskers, you are a cat, yes?
Yeah, I think so.
There are cups full of liquid on the counter, yes?
Oh my god! After he tastes it, he's gonna like nudge it towards the edge. I don't like this here.
The hollow one looks at you like, "Ho, don't do it."
And he
Like,
does it.
Maintain full eye contact while slowly
Yes.
nudging.
Yes, maintains whole eye contact as he knocks it over the edge.
As you knock the cup over the edge, everybody sees a little bit of quintessence spill out of it alongside the liquid.
Yeah.
The hollow
Fluffy.
one lets out an exasperated sigh.
Fluffy is still looking at her, sitting very upright, just like fucking vibrating.
She reaches into the human cold box and pulls out lunch meat.
And he starts like kind of whipping his head where the quintessence is.
She will hand him a roll of ham.
She doesn't understand.
What is it that you require?
I require him to put his nose on the counter.
We need the quint. Need the quint. The meat's tempting, but we need the quint. But I didn't get okay. Oh.
Yeah. Whiskers jumps
She'll-
off the counter after doing that and starts lapping it up.
She will suddenly hear in the back of her head. He does not need meat. Tell him okay, or he might cry.
She gives like the nod of somebody who has no idea what's going on, and she just says, "Okay."
That's the okay. And he goes straight for the quint.
Finally put his face on the counter.
Yes.
I can finally reach the counter.
Dude,
Thank
he
God.
pops up with his paws on the fucking counter. What are you talking about?
Snake slithers out from under his little vest and proceeds to wrap itself so happily around this warm cup.
Oh,
so
finally.
happily.
Finally.
coffee.
Feel free to fill out
And thank you
your
for that
essence
gift,
back.
Robbie.
Yep, but got the assist from Damien on this one.
Go ahead and fill your essence back up to full. And you're all starting to feel a bit better because, you got to eat this week. You were starting to worry you wouldn't get to.
You know what? Maybe we should just go home.
No,
Fucking coffee!
we have to find our people.
Oh yeah, that asshole.
We have to be the good boy.
Every other animal turns and stares at the dog. Just stares. Except the rat, who is now vibrating.
Yes.
Oh yeah, who out of you are drinking tea and who's going for the coffee?
I went for coffee, like, obviously.
I knocked down the tea.
Here's a
Started
question.
laughing.
Do I even need to drink it to get the quint? Can I just, like, absorb the heat?
You can, yeah.
So content. You now have a snake-coated teacup.
Yeah, anyone that goes for the coffee,
Yes!
that's a lot of caffeine for your little teeny bodies, so have fun.
If only I had the Anna supercharged GIF.
You're going to enjoy the effects as if you were a human who just took cocaine.
Oh my god.
Are you saying I have +1 action?
Yes. And you have to roll willpower to avoid doing silly things.
Okay.
That being said, in this moment, he is full of energy, but he is awaiting transport, but he is full of energy. And so he just starts chasing his own tail rapid fire.
Okay, I need to do science. Science! Yes!
He is a
yes.
dog NATO.
Yes, exactly. Yes. It is me. And me? Yes. More coffee. More coffee.
You're like obsessing over the psychology of the dog chasing his own tail. Clearly this is more complex than that. It can't simply be chasing the tail. This has some great underlying meaning.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Indeed. All the science. All the science.
As usual, the hunter has the most sound mind. Superior, clearly.
You're right, she does. Tongue flick. That's exactly the face you make after that burn.
Lifts his nose up and sniffs the air.
Yes. Yes. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Yes.
Get away from me again, little guy.
Oh no, there he is behind you.
Oh shit! And he just goes right back to it.
I wonder, why is it that you don't chase your tail, Mr. Whiskers? Is it because you have tail deficiency? I should know that.
I caught him once. I don't need to prove it again.
Yes, perhaps this is why you need to assert dominance. To show the dog who's the alpha. Yes, probably something atavic within your family bloodline. Yes.
I don't like you picking my brain.
I'm picking the brain, but I'm the one with the brain here. You're the muscle.
As you guys are talking, you see another human. This one, another young woman with white hair, walks in.
What do you want, Grandma?
You meow loudly at her.
No.
Like, what the fuck, Tommy? Considering Abraham's gonna be here. You're not using Abraham?
Well,
I am. I'm just changing the creature.
Okay.
Oh man. There's another one.
fucking bizarro
We need-
world, Abraham.
We need more soldiers. in this war.
What animal are you using, Vinny?
A Nile monitor, just about done.
Oh, damn.
A Nile monitor?
What?
In her arms, she has a big-ass sleeping lizard.
Lizard that's about 6 feet long at the tail, big
It
head,
is-
all that sort of stuff.
It is like a
Wrapped
Ouroboros,
Body.
but with legs.
Mm.
But it is fat.
It is slow and tasty.
We can't kill him
Mm.
yet.
Yet is the perfect word.
Lady,
And,
are you all right on transportation?
What?
We need to go rescue our masters. We need to transport.
The two humans exchange both very excited and weirded out, and on the part of the white-haired woman, sort of exasperated sounding banter, as the woman with white hair realizes that she is now playing chauffeur to the fucking petting zoo.
That's right. Scoop my turds out of the box, too. I don't want you to do it. And then once you're done, I'm going to shit in it. Yeah.
And the white-haired woman will look at the group of you, and she'll say, "Okay, I can take you there. Go get in the car." And she gestures towards outside.
The war!
And he jumps on Whiskers.
And he trots along.
Ouroboros, get in my vest. We ride once more towards the gates of Valhalla.
The snake waits for him to put his nose on the counter, slithers over his head, and slips back under his service dog vest.
He, after he gets snake back, goes in the vehicle.
And this woman will place her big ass lizard in the back seat and open the back door for all of you.
I'm gonna get on the seat. No, I'm gonna get on the floor. I'm gonna get on the seat. I'm on floor, seat, floor, seat. Wait, seat's scary. The things move fast. Floor.
And as soon as that happens, he is Whiskers is absolutely sitting on the seat. The seat above him.
Next to the fat lizard. Come on, Vinny.
You
Awfully
damn
quiet
son
for
of
a
a-
lizard.
Okay, there it goes.
But I mean, at least he's not a squirrel. Bloody squirrel!
That is why I haven't killed you yet, smart one.
The monitor wakes up, yawning. Oh, where the fuck am I, and why is there not any whiskey?
As you wake up, you find yourself in the back seat of your mage's car with lots of other animals that you don't really recognize. Just a bunch of motherfuckers hanging out here.
He gives them all that look that is on this Nile monitor's face right now.
We are going to the place where our people are to wreak havoc upon their enemies and save them once more so that they may be with us and all will be well.
Did somebody drop you on your head when you were a puppy?
No.
Captain Whiskers is going to walk up. He's going to raises his paw and just boops him right on the nose.
You're funny.
gonna flick out his tongue at the cat a couple times. You're tasty.
Ah, I'd like to see you try. Scales.
Are we doing this right now, Whiskers?
You are both not being the good boy.
This is
Shut up,
completely
Balto.
counterproductive.
Didn't ask for your opinion now, did I?
Mr. Whiskers, I would suggest you refrain from any exhausting activities since we are going to war.
Shut up or you die first.
Uncivilized coof cat.
Kojira looks down at the at the rat, seemingly more intrigued by the rat licking his lips a few times. Well, hello.
Back off my meals.
So where are we going to, Marjorie?
What's a Marjorie?
The
Roll
woman driving. What?
We're going to save the people from the chantry in the woods.
Where are my smokes?
She tosses a pack of cigarettes at Gojira, hits him in the face.
I'm going to assume that Gojira has opposable thumbs like his original incarnation does.
Sure.
He will reach into the center console, pull out his Zippo lighter, pull up one of his cigarettes out of the pack. He will tap the front end on the back of his wrist and then light it. Take a long, deep inhale.
Those of you who witnessed this familiar mage interaction, the phrase whipped comes to mind.
All right, so Gates of Valhalla. Which one of you is Nux and which one of you is Joe? Oh, wait, I know who Joe is.
Who's Joe?
I'm Joe.
I thought you were Gojira.
You don't watch many movies, do you, cat?
No, I spend my time killing.
No, you spend your time knocking shit off tables. I've been watching you.
Good.
Eventually, the vehicle will stop, and the white-haired woman will sort of look around suspiciously as you notice you're in a fairly secluded little back street. And she just stops and looks at all of you. I have no fucking idea how I'm gonna get all of you in there.
What
Do
exactly is the place?
She looks up at the building that she's parked beside. It's about 2 buildings over from here.
Did you say it was a hospital?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least one of them has a service animal vest. That's gotta be worth something.
I know what to do.
Bitch, give me my sweater.
Fluffy.
The first step is to put on the song X Gonna Give It To You on the radio. The next step is to ram the car through the front fucking doors. Their lives were forfeit when they took our people.
He's actually gonna
Watching
translate that.
blankly. When the
Gojira,
mouse translates, she looks horrified.
Gojira is gonna hop up onto the center console and pull out from it that chrome cake spray. He's gonna spray it on Maggie's face, right around the teeth. Ride in there, glorious and witness, and I shall carry you to the gates of Valhalla myself.
You're shitting me. You can't be serious.
Okay, car vote. Who wants to ram the car through the front door?
Oh my god, no! That's not
Tail goes up from under the vest.
that's
Fluffy.
not how any of this works.
Fluffy,
What?
I ask that I may sit upon your back as we walk in through the front door. Our combined adoration will leave them all mystified.
You
Hmm.
may.
Yes, indeed. Humans are weak against fluffy creatures. It is also a sound plan.
Hello, Fluff.
She just shakes her head. Okay, I guess if you get out here, I can try to do something from here. She starts looking through her stuff, pulling out things like sage, markers, a couple art supplies.
Ah, mediocre. He'll crawl into the back and he will open up the side door.
Wait, are you going with them?
Somebody has got to watch these chuckle fucks.
Okay, just make it back safe. And
He'll
she
crawl back
doesn't
up and he'll just whisper into her ear.
but Gojira might recognize it as there's a rabbit in it for you. She doesn't want to like offend the other critters.
She'll crawl up or he'll crawl up and whisper into her ear. I just want you to think about this, all the favors they're going to have to owe me and possibly you if I help save them.
She seems convinced. We'll get him out.
All right. Well, daylight's burning. Let's move. I have
Let's.
an idea. Can someone help me find a box? A big box that we can all fit in.
Hmm. Are you thinking about posting us through the mail?
No. I watched the meatbags play this game. It's called Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
I like gears.
I want you to think about this. We all hide under the box, and we move with the box. And then when they don't, or when they look in our direction, we stop moving. They may walk over, but they'll say, it's just a box.
I don't know if I can fit, but it's worth a try.
Yeah.
Hmm.
First thing we gotta do is find the right box, though.
My plan didn't need a box.
Can I use intelligence enigmas to try to strategize beyond a snake's normal intelligence?
Sure.
And I would like to see regarding the psychology of humans and how they would react regarding boxes.
Okay, so there's two. Just because I wanted to validate being able to say it. So the snake is going to point out on a loud broadcast for everyone, because yay, telepathy. Fluffy has a vest. If she walks in, they will not think is strange. Squeaks can hide in pocket. I hide under vest. Might have been able to carry whiskers, but I do not know about Gojira. I have seen that they take animals in videos. They take them to the sick for comfort.
Marjorie, give me my sweater. I'll look adorable. And my scarf.
I don't think service monitors exist, Gojira.
With that mindset, of course they don't.
Great. So
Plus, it's cold outside.
she reaches into the glove box and grabs a sweater.
And he just holds his arm, or he sits up and holds his arms up expectantly.
She rolls her eyes and puts it on him.
It's okay. Most people cannot tell the difference between a legitimately trained service animal and a fucking poser.
You know, that vaccine's big enough. If I have to come back there and smack the shit out of you, I can.
I bites you.
I bite you back.
Let us not infight. Today this works to our advantage.
Hmm.
I'll be right back, guys.
We need to work against the human and ensure our victory.
Okay. Originally, I did favor the frontal assault. Because right now, I miss Kevin. And this causes my bloodlust to become infinite. But we have to act smart and then slaughter them.
Hmm.
With my plan, we'll walk in and they will applaud us. They will applaud our entry for their murder.
Either way, we can't do anything until the blonde lady that's like margarine, but I can't eat her with my tongue, with eating and delicious. Margarine. I want to eat margarine. I want to eat a stick of margarine. What was I talking about?
Grandma here.
Oh, I can't eat old people.
Probably for the best.
Probably.
Hmm.
Anyway,
So,
that
Shelby,
one needs to get us in.
Shelby.
Hmm.
So, I've been listening to their plans. According to human psychology, how how sound do any of those plans sound?
Well, you know humans generally don't like scaly things as much as they like dogs and cats. They you even remember back from your time in the sewers when humans saw you, they screamed and were disgusted by you.
Hmm. Hmm.
So there are only two party members that humans can probably see and accept in the hospital. The others may have to be snuck in a different way.
Hmm.
One of the plans included a mouse in the pocket. I'm sorry, a rat in the pocket.
Yeah, no, which lives pretty much Gojira.
Yeah, Gojira is big and cannot fit in the vest.
Okay. Gojira, you get the box.
Alright, I'm back.
The dog is suggesting that Gojira gets the box, and the rest can be with him.
Alright, fine. He will take the box. Because he likes his idea. He thinks it's great.
And Professor Squeak will go into the pocket. It is comfy.
Gojira thinks about it for a minute.
Put
One
people words for toys on box, then carry.
Marjorie will
Ah,
hand a marker, or rather, she'll hold out a marker.
yes, yes. Do you have paper?
She digs through her stuff, grabs a sketchbook, and tears out a piece of paper.
Yes, 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 yes. Wait.
Why wouldn't
And
they just write it on the box?
no. Wait. I got this. And he also looks, with pleady rat eyes. Do you actually no? I have a question. Does Fluffy have a color?
Hey, the collar, his vest.
Okay, that's all that I needed to know. And I have this amazing charm that says that I can read and write. And Professor Squeak is going to write in very exquisite, lettery. Hi, I'm Fluffy, and I'm a service dog. I'm doing my job. Please let me pass through. And he's gonna put that under around Fluffy's neck.
Like slip it into the collar, fold it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. You write that on it and put it around Fluffy's neck, and your human companion looks less than convinced.
I'm telling you, they're gonna eat this shit up.
Maybe I
Greatest
should
plan.
go in with you.
She probably should, but
Yes.
for real, most people can't even tell the fakers apart. And I am a legitimately trained service dog. I graduated the academy. I did my time.
So wait, if I wear a sweater and she carries me in, and you walk beside her, do you have a leash?
Only Kevin holds the leash.
Okay, well you're a service dog, right? Aren't you?
I don't need a leash to do my job.
All right then. So you walk beside her. I'm in her arms. I'm like, I'm a service monitor.
Try.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
I mean, you could die.
Yeah.
I mean, any of us could die on any given day, Cat.
I mean,
better than most should
all
know
right.
that.
This is the
No,
most
that's-
solid plan we have, like at all. We're gonna do that.
Yes, we should go.
Yes.
The the mage woman that you've looped into this lets out a very exasperated sigh as she opens the door.
Oh, wait. Shit, Shelby, I meant to ask you this.
Hmm?
All right, so Gojira here has the hide charm. If he were to climb on Maggie's back and use his claws to stay in place, as long as he's not the one moving, would he stay invisible?
Well, the hide charm you have to be like undercover, so like you could hide like in her jacket
Yep.
or like in her hood. Or I guess jacket because you're big.
Yeah.
You have a large conceal rating.
Yes. All right. He'll look at her. Hey, Max, got that trench coat still?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Budapest all over again. Get it out. I'm gonna hide.
She shakes her head and starts looking through stuff in the car. She like kicks out old coffee mugs and or old paper coffee cups and stuff. Starts throwing them back in when she finally pulls out the trench coat and puts it on.
Snaky Snake is already in place and is now using the invisibility charm and expending 2 essence. Ain't no one gonna see me.
And Gojira will climb up her back in the appropriate fashion, sort of wrapping himself around you, tail around her waist, neck around like her left shoulder, and then uses the hide charm.
Once,
Yeah, I
once
will
Fluff-
also use a hide charm.
once Fluffy is standing, Captain Whiskers is going to jump on his back and just very politely sit there with his tail coiled around his limbs.
Gentlemen, today is St. Crispin's Day. He who sheds blood with me on this day shall be my brother forevermore. Let us ride forth and save our people.
You know, for a husky, you're awful poetic.
I
He
have
has
my
his
moments.
And Maggie will start walking with all of you in tow towards the hospital. She will enter the front door, go up to the desk, and attempt to sign in as somebody providing service animals for the children in the terminal ward.
Oh, fuck. More kids.
All right. Whoever is visible, go ahead and roll me appearance subterfuge to look nice and cute.
But I don't have either of those stats.
Wait, do you have appearance 0, Robbie?
Yes.
He's looking terminal himself, so the children can sympathize.
all Fluffy's got really going for him is that vest.
I've got fake little leather armor.
Hey, you have an appearance score. It's only
Hi.
1, but you have it.
I do, but you know what I don't have? Subterfuge.
That's okay. You don't need subterfuge.
One die.
Go ahead and roll your 1 die.
One die. Oh my god, this is an emotional roller coaster.
Spend a willpower!
I didn't.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll just spend a willpower on my roll. Huh?
You can't even roll. You have 0 dice.
I didn't.
As he
spend
rolls
a
his 0
willpower.
dice. Why didn't you spend a willpower, Bob?
I don't know.
Can I charisma my way in? On top of this.
You can charisma subterfuge.
Spend a willpower!
But I don't have subterfuge.
You don't need subterfuge. You can still roll the charisma.
Okay. I will spend a willpower on this. Yeah.
I am not cute.
Oh, Fluffy, you're like a horribly like burnt and ratty, like
Aww.
not friendly looking dog.
But at least
For, Whiskers, while you're not the prettiest cat, you put on a good show of like purring and looking just downright friendly. Yeah, the woman working the desk doesn't seem to be buying it though.
You got a fucking problem, lady.
Ma'am, I don't think those animals are safe to be near the patients.
You're goddamn right.
She looks at like the cat with 1 eye and the burnt dog.
Oh.
And yeah. So they're not buying it. What do you guys do?
Oh.
Gentlemen, will be Fluffy, use smell, and then we scatter.
Yes.
Okay.
Gonna go for the throat.
First, we find our people.
Watch this be when this fails me horribly.
I mean, you could spend willpower.
Yeah,
Can
you
I
could.
spend a willpower?
Sure.
Okay.
We need to find our people.
spend the willpower. Here we go with this charm.
Be a charmer.
It's a good thing I spent that willpower, depending on how we're treating its success.
I am the wisest.
I don't know if it's like
Is
avoiding.
that for tracking?
Yeah.
Okay. As Maggie is attempting to cover for you to the skeptical woman working the front desk, you suddenly catch a whiff of Kevin. You can smell him towards a ward that says men tail, but you know men don't have tails.
Men tail.
You can't even read it. You don't care.
I mean, she can't
Yeah.
read it.
That's true. I can't read it. I don't know any fucking better.
There are squiggles, but you can definitely point your nose in that direction.
That's the direction of Kevin.
Save the day.
Charge!
Well, boys, I got an idea. But you're not gonna like it.
Oh boy.
By the way, do you have telepathy or something?
No, he doesn't.
you realize that you will have to like audibly hiss and shit underneath your coat in order to communicate.
Can I roll manipulation stealth to say this very quietly?
Sure.
I got one success.
Okay.
Guys, hey.
And now the snake is picking you up and has telepathy. What?
Alright, I say we go to Animal House and we just charge. We scatter in different directions and try to meet up later.
Scatter?
Scatter.
I see you're kind of new to this. We stick together.
I am going to Kevin now.
See, he's gotta do his thing. We need misdirection. We have to help Fluffy.
I am going. And he just starts heading in the direction of the scent.
That's, you know what, he's going to say over the mental link with Maggie, I need you to act extremely surprised right now.
Yes.
Put on a good show, girl, because here we go.
Wait, what are you doing?
He basically said act surprised and is about to do some shit to cover for us as we bolt.
And you're going to Maggie is going to hear over the mental link, Rampage! Let go of his claws and fall out of her.
All you hear as you do this and as you are falling to the ground is just Maggie going, no!
I am going to spend a willpower, and he is going to bolt down the hallway.
Why do I imagine like he does it on two legs and he just like kind of hops from side to side?
He just fucking goes down a random fuck off hallway while people are screaming and shit. Best distraction I've ever seen in my life.
Kevin!
Exactly what he's doing for you guys, because he's a team player, despite
Isn't he-
Motto.
Isn't he wearing a vest
Meanwhile-
and scarf while he does it?
He is wearing a sweater and a scarf. And that's, with the willpower, that is 4 successes. Darts down the hallway.
So what happens in like comical slow motion is Maggie is going, no, as Abraham leaps out of her and starts running across the hallway. People turn their heads in surprise and are utterly baffled. The woman behind the desk grabs the phone, and by the time she's dialed security, he is nowhere to be seen.
Meanwhile, the rest of us have bolted down the right hallway.
Everybody is running. You just hear over the intercom a very terrified woman's voice. There are animals everywhere. The voice is somebody who is sure they're hallucinating.
Hey, Shelby, what do I gotta roll to knock over as many carts and and trays and chairs and waste baskets.
Is there like an asshole skill? Because I feel like that's what you should roll. To just knock a bunch of shit over in a hospital.
Go ahead and roll your Dex Athletics.
Yes.
Gotta find Kevin. Gotta find Kevin.
Do lightning reflexes count?
I'd say so.
That is 6 successes. Like, as he runs down the hall, he is just like tail whipping, jumping up on stuff, knocking it over, grabbing things over, looking at the security guard for just a moment as the security guard stands there baffled, gives him the finger, and then just starts knocking more shit over as he continues down the hall. Of course, puffing out his throat to make himself look bigger and more imposing.
Clearly.
All right, so who is going in what direction? Is anybody going with Fluffy?
I mean, me and Katie don't have much of a choice.
Yeah. I was riding on top, but
Yeah, just set your claws into the vest. Fuck it.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
So we're all riding Fluffy, and then we've got like team distraction in the other hallway, kicking up a shit ton of noise and just wrecking everything.
Fuck yeah.
So, Abraham, as you're wrecking everything, you see the security guards are utterly baffled, and they give a moment's hesitation before they start chasing you down the long hallway that smells sterile and weird.
It ain't gonna be sterile much longer.
You know, I'm glad you mentioned that phenomenon because I had a conversation with someone recently that they explained the smell was of Band-Aids. Sorry.
Legit.
That fascinates me. I'm sorry.
It's kind of fascinating.
Right?
Meanwhile, you're all riding fucking cocaine dog.
Oh my god, that's right.
Why do you think he's gotten even more violent over time?
And this is just Gojira Ham.
So, Gojira, where are you going to escape this guard?
Let's think about this. Well, he's trying to help out the other familiars. And so what he's going to do is he's going to dart for where he can smell the most blood, i.e. the ICU. Or, I'm sorry, no, the ER. Because things will just get more chaotic in there, because they're already chaotic in a trauma ward.
Okay. So you start running as fast as your little lizard legs can carry you towards the scent of blood. And you can't stop it before it gets to the ER.
I love the idea that he's got these giant talons and he's a massive fucking lizard and all these people are chasing him, but nobody wants to make that grab, man. Nobody wants to actually make that grab. Look at how big his mouth is.
Like,
He's
they're trying to grab, like, boxes and shit to try to catch you in, but they've been missing so far. And as
you, Popo!
Just a very mobile box.
the guard, like, tries to slam that box down again and catch you in it, roll me Dex Athletics.
Again, lightning reflexes. If they count, I have 4 successes.
You duck and weave. You float like a butterfly and make it past the box.
Is he the only guard that's like within earshot of me right now?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna say, because he can speak.
No.
Fuck you, Paul Blart! Fuck you!
As you shout that in your lizard voice, the cop, in surprise, is going to like stumble and lose his footing and fall over. Because he was expecting a lot of things, but not that.
And at that point, I'd like to roll to
Red
dip
song.
somewhere and do a deck stealth.
Okay.
Oh god.
Fucking like gets under a desk and disappears.
I will spend a willpower point on this because it seems important. Jesus! 1,
You are the knight.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If
You find a patient's bed that's been recently emptied out, and you snuggle up under those covers, and you are gone.
I'm going to use the hide charm then at that point. Because now the hospital thinks that they've got a freaking monitor lizard, a very large monitor lizard heading towards the ER looking for the scent of blood.
Nice.
Over on the Fluffy crew, as you guys are bolting down,
Charge!
Squeaker, you see that you are heading towards a place called the mental ward.
I think I read something about it in the journal of Professor Stafford. This is definitely the good way.
Yeah.
Watch out for the crazy human.
So
Wait,
There's
close.
more crazy in there.
We are close.
Gotta
Run
find Kevin.
faster.
Gotta find Kevin.
Faster.
Kevin!
Don't yell.
Gonzalez.
Well, it's just like bork, bork, bork. Meow, meow.
So, yeah, she's trying to get him to quiet down. It's not working. Shut up.
And you're able to follow it, but you notice all the doors to the rooms in these places. They start off normal patient wards, places people who are just not feeling well can check in and check themselves out. Fairly normal, but the deeper and deeper you get into it, as eventually you reach a set of stairs and follow the steps downward, you notice the doors stop being opened. They stop being unlocked, and the windows get tinier as the scent of Kevin gets stronger.
Almost there. Almost there to Kevin.
We can do it.
Gonna get there and then we'll figure it out.
We will get past through this trial.
Fluffy is very single-minded about this.
I'm gonna kill somebody.
And I will be stretching out telepathically as we pass each door, being like, is it my person? Is it my person? Is it my person? Are you my person? Like reaching, touching. Nope, not my person.
As you check the doors, many of them are empty, but very few have people in them. And eventually, through your mental link, you start to feel the fuzz start to clear. And you're all starting to be able to feel the presence of your mages again. But the thing you're hit with is a strong sense of fear and desperation.
Oh
For
no.
Fluffy, as you break through and you finally feel Kevin's thoughts again, you're starting to hear him wondering, maybe he can save everyone if he doesn't talk. If he kills himself, he won't talk.
Kevin, I'm coming!
And the thoughts, the swirling thoughts of self-termination pause, and you just hear, Fluffy?
Kevin!
Kevin.
I came! I brought everybody!
Where are you?
well, we're getting really close to where you and probably the others are. And then I figured someone would have the keys to the doors and I would kill them and get the keys.
Because I am a good boy.
I don't know. There's someone who's been monitoring us.
That's a dead man.
There are a ton of black suits down here. And you guys make it to a last set of stairs. And each of you can feel the fear and panic from your humans. Meanwhile,
No, Professor
Gojira.
Stafford.
What are you doing?
Well, he's thinking about a way to get back with the party.
Mm-hmm.
Now that Paul Blart and his minions are like frantically running around the ER. Is there a ventilation duct anywhere?
Go ahead and make me a perception investigation roll.
What if I don't have investigation?
Make me perception alertness, the +2 difficulty.
That's fine. I will try. I get a success.
Yeah, there's a ventilation duct there. You can see it. It's one of those ones that are close to the ceiling, though.
Does this particular room have one of those like swing arms that have the light on it and like all of like the instrumentation?
Sure.
Can I finagle that stuff to get it close to the ventilation duct?
Do you have any crafts?
I don't.
Um.
I can just try and parkour my way up there.
Sure. Try to parkour your way up there. That's Dex Athletics.
I saw Marjorie do this once. How hard can it be? She's nearly incompetent in everything she does.
2 successes?
With a loud crash as you send equipment falling to the floor, you manage to jump over and hook your claws into the edge of that ventilation duct.
Alright, I'm gonna bite the shit out of it to rip part of it out so I can crawl up into it.
And you have the teeth charm, right?
I have the claws and teeth charm, yes.
Okay. Then your teeth can easily tear through that metal, and you make your way inside, and you feel the warmth of it beneath you.
Oh,
You are now in the ventilation system.
Oh, it feels good in here. All right, now let's track those bozos down. Time for a little time action.
Perception and alertness.
Go for it.
Specialty in smelling. I kind of put it up on the fly. I don't know if that flies or not.
Oh yeah, that works.
Okay.
You definitely catch the scent of that fucking dog. It's hard not to catch the scent of a dog. They're fairly strongly scented creatures.
God damn, he needs a bath.
And eventually, you find yourself above where they are. There doesn't appear to be a nearby ventilation duct you can crawl through here.
Do I still have that mental link with the snack?
Sure.
Yep, if you're within range.
Hey!
The snake doesn't visibly startle because Invisibrew, but there's like the exclamation mark style response of the fuck.
Hey! I think I'm right over you guys. I'm in the duct system. How many people are around right now?
She becomes Grand Central Station and includes everyone in the conversation.
Hey guys, guess who made it past security and caused a whole bunch of ruckus and pooped in the bed?
We are at the precipice. My person says there are many of the black suits.
Yes.
So a bunch of dead men then.
I agree.
They're
Alright.
down the stairs. Go see.
Okay, I will make my way down. Just remember, if push comes to shove, I'm coming in like a hurricane, clawing right through these ceiling tiles.
All right. Meanwhile, Snicky is going to slowly start creeping down the dog's leg and keep kind of an open link. I look. I will see. And she will also start slinking down, keeping herself pressed right against the wall, corner of the wall on the stairs.
If you really need to stop and go look like a like a wire, loose bit of tubing. Who left this here?
As the snake scouts forward, slithering down the stairs, she catches more strange scents, more of that sterile smell. And eventually, what she sees is a very, very long corridor, like the one they were in before, though it has only a few rooms. And as she slithers, she starts to smell the familiar smell of the mages that live in their chantry. And she sees several guards. There appear to be two standing by the stairs. There's one more who is pacing about.
All right, she's going to keep fairly, like I said, she's going to keep right at the corner of the wall and the floor, where she is very hard to step on. And we'll scout this out. And is she seeing any other movement? Or anything else interesting?
She will see one more person step out of the opened door, and she'll catch a peek of Professor Stafford, who appears to be beaten and bloody and very, very badly injured as this individual steps out, wiping some blood off of their hands with a rag.
And she will backtrack as needed to make sure she's in range to tap into everyone. And share the layout.
No, they're ruining his science.
And we'll share that one of the bad men has blood on him. He was beating up Mage. There are two at the bottom. There's one patrolling. And does she manage to see where the other one goes? Is he coming back towards the stairs, or did he go into one of the other rooms?
You need to die.
Shabby.
He is opening another door and heading inside, probably to do the same thing that he did to the Aetheryte.
My
Yep.
body can take many harms. I can fight. Well, you get the others.
She will pause for a second, and considering that man being in the room means that their masters are in danger, she will settle in and just say, I tell you, when he comes out, so he cannot hurt our masters.
Okay.
Sit.
I'm okay for murder.
Sit.
Steel yourself. We're gonna tear a fucking hole through him.
Yes. And I don't know how close Gojira is, or if he's in the loop. I don't know how close the pipe runs to where she's settled.
He'll follow this. He'll follow the signal, basically.
Yep. Then he will get the same thing. Is she's going to wait until he comes out and closes a door behind him, and then it's going to be a fucking brawl out, all out brawl out.
Shelby, is there a vent anywhere near here?
Roll me perception alertness.
Two successes.
Yeah, you kind of in. You have to veer off a little bit to the side, though. And this one appears to be connected to one of those rooms. There is a young man dressed in earthy browns and greens who also appears to have been given the business. His mouth is bleeding quite heavily. Who's in there?
Really now? He will say back over the mental link, "Hey, I found a guy in green and brown."
Consulus?
Yes.
If Gojira describes him, Whiskers will indeed recognize it as Consulus.
I'm tired of waiting. No longer.
Yes. Wait.
The war.
Soon.
Oh, I need to save Professor Stafford.
We must keep them safe. While he is not in there and can hurt them.
How many enemies we got?
4.
He says this. The man who is making his rounds steps out of that room and starts heading towards the next one.
The second that door clicks, the go bell is rung.
And down Fluffy goes.
Oh, bark.
Once Fluffy gets there, he's. Oh no, I'll have to do that on my turn.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
With lethal claws, can I come out through that through the ceiling where I'm at?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to try and do my best to land on this guy. What do I need to roll? I will do everything in my power.
I'd say strength, athletics. Strength to crawl through, athletics to aim yourself.
Okay.
Oh, at the bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought he was trying to land on Dude Face. I was like, no!
Oh, hey, you met the other guy. Oops. Okay, so strength, and then athletics. All right. Well, I got a success.
Oh my god, best initiative ever.
Okay.
And as the charge is made, may I be next to one of these guys that's just sitting guard or standing guard, kind of not mobile?
Sure. If you two want to do your surprise attack rounds.
Oh girl, I'm gonna get it.
So Gojira, with one success, you don't land straight on him, but you do see yourself falling, and your tail smacks against this guy's neck. And both of you are falling to the floor.
Can I bite him on the ankle?
Sure.
Oh boy, I've been waiting for this. I have the 5-point version of the Venom.
That's right, girl. Shit.
Hold on for just 1 sec so I can get my initiative properly set. And my counter. That's 2. So I have a grand total of 7 because I rolled a 1. Dex brawl, correct?
Yep, as per bite attack.
Diff 5.
Oh. 2 successes. So strength
Okay.
plus 3 grand total.
Roll your damage.
This
Plus
is lethal
3.
damage, and I get an extra 3 automatic.
I thought you take away 1 for the attack.
I did. I got.
It's strength plus 1 plus your 1 success, and then he rolls his stamina diff 7, and if he fails, takes 3 more.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3 lethal.
Did I lose connection?
No, you're still here.
Sorry, it just got really quiet.
As you bite down, you taste blood as your mighty jaws just tear into this guy's ankle. Are you administering your venom?
Oh, of course I am.
Okay.
I'm
What
a
is the
monitor.
5-point?
It does. Hang on, I will tell you. For 5 freebie points, the poison causes 3 points of unstoppable action damage per turn to any target that fails a stamina difficulty 7. The stamina can be rolled each turn until it succeeds, preventing further damage, or the victim dies, whichever comes first.
Yep. So
Okay.
Don't pass it, don't
And
pass
he
it.
succeeded on his stamina roll.
Oh, nuts.
all right, I'm gonna get my surprise attack in.
Okay.
So, random guy B, who just happens to be standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. Two successes on the bite. And my
Roll your
damage is only, what, 2 whole dice. I do 1 whole damage and dispense poison.
He soaks the damage. Let's see about the poison. He also passes his poison check.
Son of a bitch.
They are hardy prey. I mean, enemies.
All right. Who is first on initiative?
Ratman.
All right.
Yep, a rat goes before me.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a sneaky,
Okay.
and I activate hide. Let's see. Yes. Two success on the sneaky. I
Who
will.
are you sneaking up on?
One of the guards. Probably. Basically, the lizard is on 1. Actually, I'm searching for the one who has blood on his hands.
That is the one that is in the room with Gojira. There are 2 dudes at the base of the stairs, though, and I've bitten one of them.
Okay, then I'm gonna take the other one. So I want to make a surprise attack.
Should take a 3-point version of it.
Well, no, because that one only affects for 1 turn.
He doesn't you.
Okay, so does this count as a roll for my bonus dice of the attack, or do you want me to roll again for the stealth?
I think that's your bonus dice.
Okay, and now here is my question: can I activate
my small battery generator to use shock.
Of course you can.
Yes.
Quick question between
Yes.
Gojira and Fluffy. I need to know who goes first.
Without my special one, like literally, without the dice roll, I am a 6.
Shock.
Yeah, like fucking. I only have like 2 decks, dude.
Oh, you only have 2 decks? I have 4 decks.
There you
Okay.
go.
Continue.
Okay. Da-da-da-da. So I boop the person. Do-do-do-do. So here's my question, however, on the analysis, on the because it says roll the familiar dexterity melee. Each electric shock costs 2 levels of ag damage and cost 1 essence. So basically, no matter how dice I go, it's always going to be 2 ag. Correct?
Yes, but it's 2 ag you don't have to roll for.
Yep. So yeah, pretty much what viewers can see is that he's sneaking behind the security guard, and then he points his little finger, which has little metallic things at the end, and then he say, "Ultimate power!" there's an
Yes.
electric ray that just zapped the dude. And he takes 2 ag. Sweet ag.
The dude lets out a cry of pain as you electrocute him, and the cry is stifled by his jaw clenching shut as he sort of seizes, still on the ground from the monitor bite. And he looks like he's in bad shape. He smells like he's been fried, and there is blood.
Sweet. Yay, me!
Okay. Snack, what are you doing?
I am going to, seeing as I've bitten, I assume that'll kill my invisibility?
Yeah.
Very well. Then I am going to use fear on the guy when he looks down to see what the fuck just happened.
Alrighty.
His willpower roll difficulty is I think 8. It is in fact 8.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was just reading this wrong.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Oh shit. You failed his willpower roll.
Sweet!
So
Please.
the guy looks down, and I suppose you just got the lucky guard who also has a phobia of snakes, and you just hear snake.
And
And
he
he like
freezes.
lifts his boot up, like horrified at the snake.
Yep. He freezes for a round. Yes!
Does he jump up on a chair?
It is guard number 2, whoever that is.
Okay. Guard number 2 is going to look around at all of this insane commotion. And he's going to pull out a gun. He's going to point it at the monitor lizard.
Oh no!
And 3.
On him, quick.
Can you
now.
soak lethal, Gojira?
Nope. I cannot.
All right. Then take 3 lethal.
Son of a bitch. He's going to look up and he's just going to point at that guy. And he's going to say out loud, "You're next."
All right. Whiskers.
All right,
Your
so
turn.
Fluffy is running an action with Whiskers on his back, and at one point along the jaunt, Whiskers is going to jump off of his back and attack one of the guards.
All right. Which guard?
It's a good idea. Which guard is along the way that maybe hasn't been attacked? Ooh,
3 and 4 haven't been attacked yet.
One of them. Which one of them is at the base of the stairs? Like posted guard.
1 and 2 are at the base of the stairs.
Okay, so the one who just fired is at the base of the stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going for that one then.
All right. Roll your dex brawl.
Oh my god! Holy Mother of Ones! God damn it! Fucking.
You go flying off of Fluffy, and with a majestic hiss, you leap towards this guard and hit the wall.
Aw, can't he like land on his shirt and just do no damage?
You land next to him, a very unhappy cat.
No.
Don't fucking voice my character, Vinny.
The dude that just got bit by Gojira is going to kick him.
The Twitter dude's not looking so high right now.
No, he's not. He's fucked up.
He especially ate shit.
Gojira, soak me 2 bashing.
I'll give it my darndest.
Do it! I believe in you.
Aww.
Aww. Gojira now has 2 bashing.
Top of 3 lethal. This sucks.
Fluffy, your turn.
Okay. Guard number 2 has a gun, and I do not like fire sticks. I'm gonna bite this motherfucker.
Fire sticks did an old rover.
Old Yeller.
Okay, let's see if I can bite him with my impressive pool for this.
All right.
It turns out I bite for 2.
Okay, roll your damage.
I will. Three.
Damn. All right. Takes 3 lethal and lets out like he goes arg as you bite down, and you also taste blood as you pierce his pink man flesh.
Good.
Card number 3 sees a doggo attacking his friend, and he's going to aim and shoot at Fluffy.
Wait. Wasn't it my go?
Was it?
I think, yeah.
Gojira goes before Fluffy.
Oops.
Oh, sorry, I skipped you. Go ahead.
Technocrat dude's on the ground, isn't he?
He is still on the ground, yeah.
So if I bit him, he'd be at a difficulty 3 to bite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bite him. I'll spend a willpower point to ignore wound penalties as he pulls the can of chrome cake batter or cake spray. And
Okay.
sprays it over his mouth, and he screams out, "Witness me!" And if he kills this guy, I fully expect everyone to be witnessed. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I will spend a essence point for more venom.
Roll your damage.
All right, so strength plus 1 plus 5 is strength plus 6, which is 9. 1, 2 lethal.
All right. Let's just see. Yeah, you hardly even need to administer the venom, though it does quicken the process as you bite down and find in his thigh a major artery. Your teeth quickly sever through it, and the guy starts spurting blood. He bleeds out in seconds.
Oh wait, that was 3 lethal. I'm sorry, but it does. I don't think it really matters at this point. He'll just kind of, Gojiraham pops up, and he'll look at the other guard who shot him, and he's like, "Where is your god now?" That's all I got.
Now guard number 3 can go.
Gonna shoot that Fluffy.
Okay.
Ouch. Fluffy, soak me for lethal.
Damn, I knew it was going to be like a big number. I had this feeling in my gut.
That's okay. You've got 4 to soak that shit.
It's alright. I've got my armor rating.
Go, girl. Get it, get it.
Here we go. I soaked 2 of it.
You have yet another bullet scar.
Yet another on this battlefield.
And guard 4. Let's see who he goes for. All right. He's going to point his gun at the rat that shocked the other guy. You took like tiny, didn't you, Damien?
I hadn't seen it was an option. I would have taken it, but since it's not on my sheet,
Okay.
I'm a
Only
big
give him
ass
a +1
motherfucker.
difficulty to hit you then, because you're still a rat.
Fight me in the compound.
Oh shit, he botched.
Yes!
Which guard were you standing next to? Number, who'd you give the ag to? Oh. Okay, so just roll for a random guard.
I'm pretty sure that
I think you
the 2
went for
ag,
torture guy.
Yeah.
pretty sure the 2 ag damage pretty much make him do spasm.
So he fires his gun widely towards the rat. It goes wide, hits a wall, and the bullet hits guard number 2, who goes, "What the fuck, Jerry?"
It's Jerry.
As like a bullet hole opens up in his arm and he grabs at it. Jerry strikes again.
Wait, how much damage has Jerry got now?
Oh, God. So, passion 2 lethal. I don't even know who I bit anymore.
It was number 2.
Yeah, it was number. No.
Or no, it was number 1. Number 2 is the guy over me.
Oh shit!
Okay.
I forgot to record. How much damage?
No,
did
wait.
you do to one again?
I believe I did
No, I have
3
guard
lethal
1.
to guard number 2.
You did 3 lethal to guard number 2.
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh, shit.
Number 2 doesn't even get out a "what the fuck, Jerry." It's more like a gurgle, as like he slumps over, murdered by his own comrade.
5 lethal, 1
Oh,
bashing.
God,
He
he
can't
shot.
do shit right now.
Like,
Oh God, he shot
breathe-
Barry in the neck.
he's breathing shallowly, but he's like barely alive. He can only lay there staring in horror as small animals kill his friends.
Top of the round.
Oh, wait a minute. Some of us have coffee cane actions.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, who
Oh,
has a coffee action?
I do.
I think it's Damien and Bob.
that fucking gif.
Yes. I'm gonna zap again. Unlimited power.
Are you going for 1, 3, or 4?
Oh my
Man.
god! Oh my!
All right.
Oh
It's
my!
not a botch.
It's not.
Welcome.
Okay, so
Not a
my
botch.
world.
we have a frozen guy. We have card number 2 is just done. Skate Torture is just a. I'm gonna go for the guy who shot me because fuck that guy.
Guard number 3.
All right, go ahead and roll your dex brawl.
You've angered the doggo.
I will, and I do recognize that I'm at a -1. I don't think you can spend willpower during a coffee cane action.
No, not during combat actions in general.
Oh, I meant to ignore wound penalties.
Oh, I think you did. You already spend willpower to do that?
Nope.
Okay, then no, you can't.
All right. Yeah, because we're on the same turn. So roll with my more better impressive dice pool. Still diff 5 though, so I have an okay chance. Hey, it turns out I have a pretty okay chance.
Yeah, you.
Right, roll your damage.
All right.
Damn.
My damage roll, however, is a shitty 1 lethal. So that's 1 more than he had before in his life.
Again, you taste blood as you bite down viciously. You don't get quite as deep into this guy, but you sure have spirit. Anyone else for a cocaine action? Or a coffee action?
Unless you can,
coffee?
unless you consider being super warmed by the heating going through the ventilation ducts as an extra action merit.
Just the coffee from before.
Look at that tongue.
Coffee.
But don't worry, Ratty. It's your turn again.
It's your turn again.
Try harder.
Okay, I try again.
Unlimited power.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which dude? 1, 3, or 4?
The one that botched. I want him to botch again.
4.
All right.
He's now at 4
Guys,
fucking ag. Oh,
let
God.
out a yell as you get him.
Die, man thing. Die.
Don't tase me, bro.
It's not a prank, bro.
All right, Snick. What you
So
doing?
I'm torn because I don't want to get stomped. How hard would it be, since he has a foot in the air, for me to like slip up his other pants leg and then bite him?
In the wee wee?
Not just in the leg. I just want to be up where it's harder for him to hit me.
Oh,
I don't want to get stomped. I want to be off the ground.
you should bite him on the PP.
Go ahead and
I will totally slither up and bite him on the PP. I don't give a shit.
Go ahead and roll me a Dex Athletics. Okay.
We'll see how far up his leg I get.
If you
It
can
might-
just make it to the balls, that's cool.
God damn it, Robbie.
Let's see how athletic I am. I'm 2 successes of athletic.
You curl yourself up into a spring and launch yourself into his pants. And suddenly find yourself as a trouser snake.
Oh, he's not even classy. He's wearing tighty whities. I project my disgust at his choice in undergarments.
Add insult to injury as you go to bite his wee wee.
That's right.
Yes.
Damn it.
Yes.
Your excitement's fucking killing me, bro.
Bite him on the PP.
I bite him on the pee-pee. That's 3 successes.
All right,
Oh,
you
no.
bite him on the
Administer the poison to the baby!
bite him on the PP.
I do 2 damage to his PB.
So add 3 more damage dice.
I do 5 damage to his PB.
Oh no!
And I am, in fact, spending the essence to dispense poison again. I don't give a fuck.
Death by baby bite!
Roll his stamina. Oh no!
Can't resist death by PP bite.
Did you just take him down with a dick bite?
Oh my god, I did! That's 4 plus 3.
All right. How much bashing does your venom do?
It does 3 every round until he resists it.
All right, so he just like took 5 bashing to the PP.
I feel like that's a stun.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Guard number 2 is hurting bad.
I'm fucking dying.
He's gonna shoot at Whiskers.
Of course, the instigator of PP
I don't
bites.
even. I'm surprised he can still shoot.
He misses, and the bullet just hits a wall. He had 1 dice and he rolled a 2.
It's just a matter of time before that goes horribly wrong.
Whiskers, what are you doing?
Same guy as last time, I think, or is that the one that's taking a shitload of damage?
1, 2, 3, or 4.
You guys were on 2, and I believe he is on the ground, barely alive.
2 is barely alive right now.
Yeah, no, he's not going to focus his attention on that then. He's going to go for the next most healthy-looking dude.
It's the guy I'm working on.
Oh, fuck yes. Doggo Cato tag team.
All right,
What?
guard number 3.
Do a ninja kill.
Do your thing.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice. Roll your damage.
So that's 5 plus strength is 3, so that's only 8. And I do subtract 1 from the attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
That's only 8 damage dice, says the cat who rolls like a guru. Right, 2 lethal.
Too lethal. Yeah.
All right. Torture dude is dead. Guard 1 just got bit in the pee-pee. So you guys all hear a cry of pain that extends into like a soprano scream. He clutches the trouser snake and falls over, shrieking for his mommy. He is stunned for the round. Koshira, what are you doing?
Is the one that I told was next still alive?
Yes.
Which one is that? Was that?
Guard 4. He has he's the one that Rat is working on.
Is he facing the rat right now?
Yes.
Is his back turned to me?
It is.
I'm gonna claw that son of a bitch for -2 diff.
All right. Go for it.
The
Wait.
most insane group of animals.
That is 1 success.
I can wait, but I have a specialty in claws.
That is 2 successes.
Oh my god.
And I believe I can also inject through my claws, can't I?
No, venom is only through your teeth.
I was about to say, that's some janky shit.
Yeah, that's bite only.
That's not how monitor lizards work, Vinny.
I mean, he's not. He talks and wears sweaters.
If monitor lizards could do that,
That's not how
we would be living in the world of darkness.
So that's 6 dice total of lethal damage. Fuck yeah. 1, 2, 3. I do believe that's enough to kill him.
Ooh.
Can I
Yeah.
narrate? Can I narrate
Go
this?
for it.
So as Rado is being targeted and he turned his back on the monitor lizard, which was a not smart thing to do, Gojirham jumps on his back and takes his claws and puts them right on the guy's neck, and he's going to whisper silently into his ear,
I told you, you were next.
and then opens up his throat with his claws.
At least now you don't have to worry about where your god is, because he's right here, and he's fresh out of mercy.
At least now you won't get bit in the pee-pee.
Okay. So I'm in front of guard 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend a willpower to negate wound penalties this round.
Okay.
Kevin's worth it. And I'm going to bite him. Looks like I bite him for 3 successes this time.
All right. Roll your damage.
I will. That is
Oh my
5
god!
lethal.
On guard 3.
Yep.
All right. Narrate how you end him.
Not to be outdone by his cat comrade as much as he respects the man. His muscles tense and he pounces, his teeth clamping into the throat and his Alaskan Malamute body riding this fully grown man down to the floor. His head begins to whip around in motions that mimic predators from the Jurassic era, tearing flesh and spreading blood in every direction, coating his muzzle. And when the man's helpless kicks are down to a simple motor reflex, there's a final tug, and even the neck, carrying all of the nerves to keep the motor units firing, snaps, and he looks around to guard 2 and guard 1. Finish them!
Who has a coffee action?
I do.
I love that we're calling it that.
All right. Queek, what are you doing?
So they're all dead, or
Guard 1 and 2. Guard 2 is barely hanging on to life with 1 bashing 5 lethal. Guard 1 just got bit in the pee-pee and has given up. And is laying there, cradling balls.
I will go for guard 2.
Okay.
Murder. Actually, he's facing Fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Backstab! Minus 2 death! Roar! I am a man of scientific murder! Okay. So...
That is
1,
2 ag.
No. I didn't use the lightning. I'm going for... Yeah, I'm keeping the energy just in case.
Okay.
He takes 2 lethal, however.
That is enough. How do you kill him, Queek?
Well, I'm doing it the rat way. You know, I go on his ankle and I go up through the trousers, and then I go on his back, and then
I make my way through his throat and I bite it. Bite.
And down he goes like Goliath.
Oh, timber!
Last coffee action.
Yeah.
Go on, Fluffy.
There's guard number 2. Is he on the ground?
Piss on him. Do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember I spent that willpower earlier. And now this is all going down to diff 3. Well then. That's a whopping 5 successes.
Roll your damage.
Will do. Oh my god. I don't know how to feel about this.
You give him a nibble.
I do.
A little nibble.
Please leave me alone. I'm in pain right now.
Exactly. Top of the round, Rat.
Yes. There is still one guard alive, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Finish him.
Yeah.
Gotta do it. Murder on the eyeball.
Oh, dude, I was about to. Okay, no shit. I was about to message you about that shit. I was gonna say in one eye, out the other.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was about to say at some point, Shelby, I'm eating the eye to regain essence. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so my claw, I think. Shelby, do I get +2 damage for basically tearing his eye out?
Yep.
Okay. Yup. 2 extremely lethal damage to taking the eye out. As I'm just I'm biting his fucking eye out, man.
And as you do, he stops struggling and falls limp on the ground. You are now surrounded by several dead technocrats.
Now we must get our people.
Gojira is going to enjoy the meat of his kill.
Hey, you stole my kill.
Kevin, they're all dead.
Professor, I have many samples.
And as you celebrate your victory, Maggie pops through one of the doors and appears to be holding it open. There's a portal to that Hollow One's chantry on the other side. Did you find them?
Yes, we have acquired their location and eliminated all threats.
Then let's get the fuck out of here.
Gojira is going to stand up on 2 legs and just hold his hands out covered in blood and a bit of human meat hanging from his mouth.
I think he was made of man meat.
Maggie sighs. You're disgusting, Gojira.
You made me. Kind of.
It looks like we're all rounding up our humans.
Professor!
You go into the rooms and you untie your humans. You have a tearful reunion as they hug you and pet you and tell you who is the good boy / Snick.
I'm going to, with Consulus, I'm going to blow half my essence, healing him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You lick him clean, your sandpapery tongue getting rid of the wounds of the technocrat.
Fucking love you, bro.
I knew it was me. I am the good boy.
And
Quick,
as
Professor,
they scoop all of you up into their arms,
We need
they
to
carry
get the
you through the portal.
chambers.
I'm all up in her hair. Slither, slither.
No, I was just saying that as Professor Squeak is freeing his professor, he's saying we need to take you to the regeneration chambers.
That's a good idea, Professor McSqueak. And as the portal closes behind all of you, that is where this game draws to a close. Thank you, players, for playing, and thank you to our watchers for watching.